And there we are. We are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. It is us, Dragon's Great Gaming. We are back to our regularly scheduled program. Some more Frontier War. We're coming at you with episode 23 tonight. I think all of our one-shots are finally finished. If you were here last week, you joined us for our very exciting Team USA Patreon game, which, well, you guys will probably start hearing about that once you guys get back to the Tambatam. Suffice to say, it was fucking awesome. So
you call in the B team?
We did. We did call in the Chimera Squad, and they got some work done. But you'll have to wait to see what that came out to. Anyway, thank you all for joining us. If you're on the stream, thank you for joining us. If you're listening at home, thank you as well. As always, stop by the old Facebook for all the latest news on the show. Check us out over on Spreaker, where we host the podcast. And give us those 5-star reviews on iTunes and Apple Podcast. Help us continue to grow the channel as we are doing. And if also check us out over on YouTube, where you can get all of our video content as well. And finally, if you're a fan of the show, if you really like the show, consider checking out our Patreon, where you can donate a couple bucks to the Dragon's Horde every month and get yourself early access to our episodes a week early. Get our monthly game that we have going on, monthly exclusive actual play series, and some artwork from Kyle every now and then, every month. And also sometimes join in crazy games of Alien that we run for the channel. So thank you to all our current patrons. And yeah, go check that out over on Patreon. Anyway, we're back. It feels like it's been way longer than 2 weeks since I've played with this gang. But it's only been 2 weeks. A lot of stuff has gone on. The Halloween season is behind us. And all the madness of our 4-year anniversary has concluded, so we're back to normal schedule. But we got a lot of cool stuff coming up. Going to be talking to some of my fellow showrunners here, hopefully the next week or two, to make some more plans for next year. So, got lots more coming your way, folks. Anyway, let's dive in. Let's hear from the cast and crew, see what's going on. We'll start it off with our new squad leader, Corporal Mike Tagar. What's up?
Hey guys. Today is November 9th, 2024, which means that tomorrow is November 10th, the Marine Corps birthday. So I have my 249th Marine Corps birthday glass I got today.
Awesome.
There's a local brewery out here, Hop Fusion. They do a celebration, so they do it's a big thing. They do cake cutting ceremonies and a whole bunch of stuff.
What do they have, a big cake with the Marine logo on it or something?
Yeah, they'll
Awesome.
still do that because they do a Marine Corps ball every year for the birthday.
Okay.
And they have a big traditions that go behind everything.
And is that open to anyone who's served or just active serving?
So the Marine Corps balls sometimes have open tickets available. The brewery is just whoever shows up tonight. Kind of just again kind of explain Marine Corps traditions and stuff like that.
Cool.
So there's probably a Marine Corps message from the commandant that he put out on video and stuff that'll be displayed, and yeah, it's pretty cool.
And you said that's tomorrow, the 10th?
The 10th, yes.
That's crazy, man. It's my mom's birthday is the 10th.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Well, happy birthday to the Marine Corps and to my mother as well. She'll get a phone call tomorrow. So, awesome. Well, what else have you been up to? Anything exciting since we last we met?
Not really. Kind of not been very motivated to hobby lately, and just kind of, I don't know, figuring stuff out.
It happens. Sometimes you gotta take a break. So, but you seem to hobby on a pretty regular basis, so
Yeah, I tried to.
all right. Wonderful. All right, we'll move it on over to Mr. Reliable, a.k.a. Sean. He is back. Tell us about PFC Alex Cruz?
Well, Private First Class Alexander Cruz, dedicated marksman, 2-time Purple Heart recipient. Still hanging in there somehow. Yeah, he's ready to go and see what happens in the next couple hours of his life.
We shall see.
Yeah.
Got a lot planned for you guys. We're doing another game day tomorrow. Our game days have only been like 2 weeks apart because of the scheduling, which is exciting.
Right, but it's also because the holidays are all near like the end of the month. So.
Yeah. So there's going to be probably a big delay between this one and the next one, but that's okay. I got a special surprise for tomorrow that I'm bringing. So
okay.
And it's not anthrax, believe it or not.
Well,
so
I don't know why you immediately jumped to anthrax, but okay.
At least it's not that.
It would be a surprise, right?
Not a great one.
It would be a surprise, though.
Thank you for not bringing anthrax. Anyone listening, that is a joke.
Is it, though?
Well, I guess I'll fucking find out tomorrow.
You will. All right. Adam, what's going on? Did you shave?
Oh, I did shave. It was time, and I just decided to screw no shave November. So, fuck it. It was getting too itchy for my taste, so I'll just start over again.
Nice. Looks good.
Yeah.
Stick with the beard.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I figured at least, in the dating scene, so why not get a little bit cleaned up?
Fuck that. If she don't like the beard, she's not worth your time.
Yeah, funny story, actually. They did say I looked younger with a beard, which was a surprise. So
I don't know if I would appreciate that comment.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'll be playing, our new guy to the squad here, Viktor Reed. And I'm eager to see where this RPG is heading in our face.
Well, you're about to find out.
All right.
Last but not least, Scaarr, up in the top right corner. Are you centered, Scaarr? Do I need to fix your camera here? Your top of your head's getting cut off a little bit.
I could just scoot in.
No, he's just really tall.
Oh yeah, I'll fix it in a sec. I can move the camera up. Yeah, I'm Scaarr. I'm playing Private First Class Eoin O'Connell, and I'm hoping I don't get hit by the RPG. That'd be cool. I'm still injured, so I think I'm the only one that's still a little injured.
You'll, what's the worst that can happen? It's just an armor-piercing rocket. Can't be that bad.
Sean gets a third Purple Heart. I don't know.
Somehow, I'm not even in the room with you guys.
Hey man, if you were cool, you'd catch the rocket like Wesker in Resident Evil 5 and then just throw it to the side.
No, it's just gonna be Tagar with the shield, just take it all the front.
Yeah.
Tagar's just gonna ricochet the RPG with his shield.
He will parry.
That's how that works. Yeah, he's gonna parry it.
Take down another dropship.
Or he's gonna ride it in Devil May Cry. He's gonna hop on top of it and just surf it.
Okay, yeah, I like that.
But yeah, I'm hoping to keep these kids alive, mostly, and my squad alive, and not have a nervous breakdown in the process.
Good luck with that.
Yeah,
that's all I can say. All right, and I am your host, the Great Unclean One, back for more. Loving some Alien. Loving how this campaign's going so far. Stuff's gonna start getting real, I think. We're getting into some meat and potatoes here. What have I been up to? Well, I've been working on a Chaos Dwarf Blood Bowl team for our little friend tournament that's happening at the end of the month. Got some hobgoblins painted, finished today. And going to work on the dwarves next. And then, what else? I did a test base for a lava base. That turned out pretty cool. Game day tomorrow. Lots of DBD. So we've kind of mentioned it here and there, but Scaarr and I are now in an arms race to get to 100% achievements. So we had talked and joked about doing some sort of event on the channel. I thought it would be cool, but he just kind of ignored me, so, that nothing happened with it. So I was going to suggest something cool, like maybe we could donate to charity or something, but he didn't even let me get to that far in the idea. So when your favorite charity doesn't have enough money this year, it's his fault, basically. But anyway, yeah, so we've been in a race to get to 100% achievements in Dead by Daylight, and I knew it would happen eventually, but Scaarr did finally surpass me this week. I think you're at 81% and I'm at 80. It's like 1 or 2%.
Neck and neck. We keep get ahead of each other one after another. I think
true,
right now.
Yeah, that 1% then spurs the other one to keep playing more. So, yeah, been a lot of grinding in this. But yeah, if you want to hit us up on the channel, tell us who you think is going to win. I think we can get it done by the end of the year at the rate we're going, even with the grindy achievements we have left. So we'll see how that goes. But we might stream
Hit 2 survivors 10 times with Wesker's Rush.
Yeah, that's going to be tough, and kill everybody with Michael Myers' power because they just nerfed the 2 add-ons that do that power. So, yeah. Not looking forward to those, but we should.
Don't forget about nurses achievements. The nurse achievements. Teleport, pull someone off a gen, right immediately following teleport.
That'll never happen. Never happen. So, who sits around while she teleports 3 times? Doesn't happen. Anyway, we got other stuff that we'll have coming up soon. Might be doing some birthday celebrations for my birthday at the end of the month. Maybe some sort of stream for Dead by Daylight. And yeah, lots of cool stuff going on. Anyway, let's dive in, see what we can get done tonight in this disaster we call the Frontier War. So, last we left with Cerberus Squad, you guys, you had gone on to your next mission after some extended R&R on the Tam. You had been deployed to a planet called Pandora, to the colony known as Anisadora, and you were woken mid-FTL from cryosleep. A injured and battered Lieutenant Casados came up over the vid screen telling you guys that Anisadora colony was under attack by the UPP, and that you had a special mission to track down 2 UA scientists that Doctors Chalwa and Dr. Liu that apparently were working on some high priority projects for the UA and whose efforts were vital to the war effort, or so she explained to you. The entire platoon was taken out of cryosleep during this FTL, and you guys were sent down to the spaceport at Morgan's Bluff, where they are evacuating colonists while the UPP is invading. You guys dropped out of FTL in the middle of an orbital battle between 3 UPP destroyers and 2 UA ships. The Tam made an even fight. Your dropships were launched. Yours heading down to the landing pad to drop you guys off in your APC, and then Weaver and Herschel took the dropship to rejoin the rest of the platoon to try to push back the UPP kind of on the beaches and in the rainforest nearby. They've got shuttles coming down from one of the ships up in orbit about every hour that can carry about 100 colonists. You've seen 1 or 2 of those depart so far, and you set up basically a portable particle beam phalanx to shoot down any incoming MiGs, but not before one of those MiGs blew up the triage center, and you're assuming everyone inside. Because why would we go check to see if all the injured people were alive? You guys didn't do that. So there's just a smoking rubble of what was being used as a triage center with Dr. Alana Williams. But you have no idea if any of those people are still alive. You've encountered a squad of Blackguard being led by a Sergeant A.W. Seeks. who's flying around on the coolest vehicle in the Alien universe, that little hover tread thing. And it seems that her squad is trying to organize, scan, and get the evacuees on the transports in an orderly fashion. You then went to work trying to find these doctors. After getting the particle beam set up, you then discovered, I think because of Cruz, he spotted 2 people coming out of the hotel near the air traffic control tower and the smoldering ruins of the triage center. It looked like 2 people that were being a little weird, a little suspicious,
yeah.
a little sus. Yeah, thank you. You guys basically went there, intercepted them, and upon questioning them and searching their belongings, you discovered they had one of those metallic urns, just like the ones you found back in Sondersatch Mine in the first mission. They claimed they had stolen it. It appears they are looters. When you went into the room that they claimed to have taken it from, you found the bodies of the 2 doctors, murdered with snapped necks. They don't appear to have been dead very long. You're guessing maybe a day or 2 at most. And it appears Dr. Chalwa's ring is also missing. No other personal effects, no data, no papers, no briefcases, nothing like that. The only other thing you found was a strange white, kind of bone white colored flute that O'Connell found under the bed. And that is kind of where we left off just as 2 UPP dropships came soaring in towards the colony. The first got shot down by the particle beam, which then crashed over the wall, over by the beach somewhere. The second one, though, although it was clipped, it crashed on the landing pad through the wall, is now hanging precariously off the edge of the bluff, and the transport that it was carrying, although damaged, began to disembark a squad of UPP soldiers. And while you guys dicked around and couldn't make any decisions, they proceeded uninterrupted and made it over to this cargo area where Wu, the head air traffic controller, has been urging and pleading with you guys to do something. And by the time you decided to do something, you realized they were already at the gate between the landing pads and the rest of the spaceport, leveling an RPG in your direction. And I think that's where we are about to start, unless anyone has anything else they'd like to add. Okay, we'll get our nice war ambiance going here. And I think we should just probably dive straight into combat here. Just
Hell yeah.
Gonna start it off.
Hell yeah, brother.
All right.
My body's ready.
Is it, though?
No.
Certain.
All right.
I got an 8, but my
That's right. You got your talent.
talent, yeah, lets me roll another time. So let's see. A 7. That's so cool. I'll take it. But
Reed,
come on.
way to go.
Yes.
Yeah, at least
All
it
right,
got
that's what we
slightly
want.
better, right?
Yeah, better than nothing. Can we see a UPPA soldier get a 10? Bottom of the barrel?
Nope. How about a 4?
Sounds
No.
pretty cringe, but okay.
I even let you guys all roll first, so you could get the 10 before I did.
Yeah.
Okay,
Cool.
let's get a little combat music rolling here, and let's see. This is always a good one. All right. Oh wait, no, not this one. This one's very repetitive. This one. Okay. So we are starting off. We've got initiative 1. Reed, you are up. What would you like to do? So, to set the scene, you guys are quite a distance away from where these UPP soldiers are. This area here is like a loading dock where there's big cargo containers, one of those huge cranes. There's probably a couple power loaders there, stuff like that. They've taken cover in that area, and you can probably see one or two of them right next to the gates, basically coming around the corner, and one of them has a RPG leveled at you guys, and it looks like they're about to fire. And it looks like you're the only one who's really reacted fast enough here to do anything before they do, Reed. You guys are we're loading up into the APC. If I recall, you've got Anita and Salvatore already on board, and I believe Cruz was driving, and O'Connell had brought the two on board. And I think the other two of you are still outside the transport. I don't know, you guys tell me. I don't really recall.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was inside the APC, so yeah.
Yeah, because you were driving.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you guys in the APC at this point, or Reed and Tagar?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say no too.
Okay. So we'll do this. We'll put Cruz and O'Connell on top, because you guys are in the APC with those two. And you two are outside the APC. So each of these spaces will count as a zone, each of the squares on the map. So you are currently, I would say, you're probably at extreme range to these guys. Could be short, medium, long. Yeah, you're at extreme range. So you guys are in this square here. Kind of like that. There we go.
Question.
Yes.
The blackguard on our side helping us if it's fine, since he's right there.
You don't know. He hasn't noticed this going on. I mean, he's not on the same comm channel as you guys are.
You didn't notice all of the ships being shot down, crashing into them?
He's got his earbuds in, dude. He's jamming out. He's got his 80s mix on, dude. Yeah, he has no clue.
Headbanging a little bit, closing his eyes, rocking out.
And they call themselves
he's listening to Eye of
professionals.
the Tiger. He's pumped up.
Disappointed.
All right, Reed, what's going to be?
And they're still on the other side of this wall, correct? Or are they in
The only one you can really see is the one that's aiming the rocket launcher, but he's in cover. And you probably see like one of the other guys like run past him, but he's out of sight at this point.
Okay. I'm going to move up one zone, so I'm in long range.
Okay.
And fire away.
Get.
Try to keep your token in a square just so we don't get confused. I know it's not perfectly... the grid's not perfect, but...
Gotcha.
Wow.
Beautiful.
You are not impressing anybody today.
That's
Oh
a good
my
thing you can-
Lord.
Now,
Push.
hold up. What is the range of your gun?
It is long range.
Okay, when you're shooting at long range, it's -2.
Even though it's a long range gun?
Yeah, it just means that
Oh.
it can shoot up to long range. You still get
Well, I
penalties.
guess-
Well, I guess you got to re-roll. Minus
yeah.
2.
Ducks.
Oh,
Well, no, you don't have to re-roll. But do you want to push?
yeah, I think we'll push this. And
Oh my
just...
fucking god.
Let's get these out of the way now. No,
Do you have
it's
a
good.
sto-
It's good.
Do you
It's
have a
good.
story point?
I mean, no, actually I don't because it's the new character.
No, it's
Story
all
points
player,
are
not
for
character.
players, not characters.
Oh, okay. Then let me double check my other
Please
one.
use a story point and hit this guy so we don't all get exploded by an RPG.
Let me just check. Yes, I do have one. Okay,
It'll
I
be
will-
fine.
You want to use it?
I
Is
will
RPG extreme range?
I believe the one they have is.
I feel like UPP technology is a little bit subpar. It should probably be short range, right?
It is extreme range.
Fuck.
It is.
Okay. Well, that's
I mean,
fine.
it's meant to shoot
Good
planes
attempt.
out of the sky, bro, so it's got to be able to shoot a little distance. Hey, it's not my fault you let yourselves get ambushed, okay?
I can be hopeful.
Listen.
All right.
We
You
can
using the story
waste
point?
like 20 dice. Yes. I use one story point.
Okay, well, let's roll for this bro's
Three
armor.
damage, armor piercing. Easy.
He takes 2.
And his stress goes up by 1.
does.
And he's distracted and he can't fire the RPG.
Yes, the RPG explodes in his hand.
Sorry, you need stunts for that, bro. You didn't get any.
I think he dropped item.
Even with them,
Yo,
you didn't.
yeah, and I
Even
dropped
with no negatives, which you're supposed to roll, you still couldn't do it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
he's shooting, and he's shooting the APC.
Oh.
Because he's not going to shoot a single dude with an
are you
RPG.
sure about that?
I mean,
Because every prisoner I have died.
How many? How many negatives is extreme range though?
Let's find out.
Negative 10.
I think it's -3. It's -3.
Okay, that's pretty good.
I mean, how good could he be at shooting?
It just depends on the rolls, right?
About to find out. -3.
I mean,
Oh wait, that's
is an RPG armor penetrating?
Yes.
Is it though?
Well, it's just a rocket-propelled grenade. I mean,
Sorry, I had to make sure I rolled a weapon and not his attack. Oh, it is a hit with a single success, doing 5 points of armor-piercing damage.
Okay.
What is the armor of this fucking thing? I can't grab the token. Let's see.
It's just about 100, right?
It's armor
It
8
is-
normally.
They are reload after every shot.
Yes, they have like a stick with a rocket on the end, not like a tube. You know, they've got very old Norcom RPGs, but it does hit. Sean, since you're driving, please roll 4 armor dice for this thing.
Nice.
Okay. The APC has 8 hull points, so it is now down to 5. And
4. Should be 4, right?
Yeah, I reckon it's 5 damage.
Oh, I'm sorry, 5. You're right. You're right. I'm thinking it does 4 damage. Okay. So that's a pretty big hit. That's half the APC's health. I will need O'Connell and Cruz to please make panic rolls.
Oh, fuck.
Fine.
I mean, if you want me to.
And Reed and Tagar, your stress goes up by 1 when you see the APC take a hit like that.
Well, we're fucking clean, bro. Nothing.
Yeah.
All right, you're good.
Another day in the Corps, baby.
Explosions, love it.
All right. The rest of the UPP squad, probably one other guy pops up on the other side of the gate. There's like one on each end, and he'll take a shot at Reed with his assault rifle.
You mean he's not scared from all those missed dice I did?
Nope. Definitely not. Not
No.
scared at all, bro. Take 2 damage. Armor piercing.
You got this, bro. I believe in you.
Yeah!
Bro.
Whoa! Except you didn't do armor piercing, so do it again.
You can do it. I believe in 3 6s.
All right, you take
I wasted
2.
my 3 successes.
You take. Wait a minute.
Is it armor piercing?
It is not. My mistake.
Oh, he's so good.
You do not take any
Okay.
damage. Well done.
Thank God.
Reed is unstoppable.
All right, Tagar. Your
Channeling
turn.
that anger.
Okay. I'm gonna use my slow action. I think. Do
Mhm.
radio up to Woo, and tell her to get somebody proficient with the RPG up on the roof as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Just they had one stage there, correct?
That is what she
Yeah,
told
but-
you. Yes. Yes.
So I'm gonna do that first,
Okay.
and then I guess set my shield for now.
Okay. That's fine. No problem. Cruz. The APC rocks, gets lifted off like half of its wheels, then smashes to the ground. What do you do?
All right. Are there weapons on the APC?
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh, sweet.
There is.
Love
So,
that.
on the very front, like just like next to the cockpit, basically, you can kind of see it in the picture of the token. there is the Gatling turret, and then the turret on the top, which in the movie we see it go back behind when they have to get into the colony. That is a plasma cannon.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Now we have to use vehicle rules here.
Oh boy.
Basically, as the driver, you can drive the APC, or I think there's a gunner seat for the Gatling gun on the front, and I think the turret has to be controlled from the control panel in the back. So I don't think the driver actually controls any of the weapons. You just drive the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, well, you tell me, what do you want to do? But you do have two weapons.
I would like to shoot the plasma cannon.
All right.
I want to relive my Halo days.
If you do that, you will have to leave the driver's seat and go to the gunner's seat.
Okay.
If you're okay with that.
I assume my party members are gonna eventually get into the APC, so we can just peel out. But until then, I will give them appropriate covering fire.
Well, one would hope.
Sure. You assume a lot.
Yep. Okay,
A lot
then.
of assumptions.
If you go into the is it gear?
Gear, weapons.
Vehicle weapons. Do you have that folder?
Nope.
All right, hold on. Let's see if we can do this. What about now?
I definitely do.
Okay. You are looking for the. I'm sorry. Are you shooting the Gatling
Plasma
gun
cannon.
or the plasma cannon?
Plasma cannon.
Plasma pulse cannon. Okay. It is called the phased plasma pulse cannon.
Is it the 20 kilowatt phased plasma point defense something?
Nope. It is the phased plasma pulse cannon turret. You can't even read the whole thing. It's too long of a name.
Yeah. Okay, there it is. Do I just drag that onto my sheet?
Can you? Does it let you?
Let's fucking see.
Because in this game, the vehicles actually have their own character sheets. I guess I could just give you access to that. That'd probably be a hell of a lot easier.
It super does let me put it as an active weapon, so...
Okay. I mean, you could do that, but I'll give you guys access to the APC's character sheet as well.
Okay.
As soon as I find where it is.
Can I aim and then shoot?
No, because you have to take a fast action to move from the driver's seat to the control panel in the back.
Pretty cringe, but acceptable. All right, and then is this like? I did get a chance to read it, so
right.
Let me.
You guys should have another folder in your actors tab that says vehicles, and the APC is in there.
Okay. Is this like an explosive weapon, or it would just like hit one guy unless I did full auto?
They don't really give a description of what exactly this thing is.
Okay. Yeah.
And we don't really see any big weapons like this in the Alien films, so maybe.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if I have to, I'll do full auto so I can hit multiple people, since it does pretty.
Well, you can't do full. It's not a full auto weapon.
Oh.
Full auto, like a weapon has to actually have the full auto like keyword.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a cannon.
Which is why I was assuming it would do like explosive AoE damage when it hit.
I mean, it is armor piercing. This game doesn't really have AoE weapons though, other than the grenades. Like, there's no. Just shoot the fucking thing, okay?
Play with the cannon, damn it.
Okay, so is the Gatling? I assume we would know these things being Marines. Is the Gatling turret like full auto?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I think instead he would go to the Gatling turret.
Okay. So you basically just have to switch from the driver's seat to the co-pilot, quote unquote, and that's where the turret is. So yeah, it's the 20 millimeter Gatling gun, which is it's on the APC's character sheet.
Yeah, I see it. All right, there we go. Oh, but that's only long range, so I can't even shoot that.
That's 100. Are we further than 100 meters
Yeah,
from
you guys
them?
are at extreme. I'm in
Every
long range.
space is a zone. So short, medium, long, extreme.
Okay. Want to go back to the cannon?
I guess I would have to go back to the cannons. Whatever, we'll fucking do that. Phase cannon, plasma turret.
You could also
I'm-
drive closer and have Scaarr shoot the gun.
Literally, if he doesn't, I'm going to drive closer.
Yeah, I mean I can do that because I'm 7. Yeah, I can drive closer.
Okay.
Scaarr, where do you want me to? O'Connell, where do you want me to drive to?
One zone close.
What's the zone, man? I don't know.
We need to get within like 100 meters.
Oh, great! This thing has a rangefinder. It says, "Oh, we're at 95 meters." It's
Dude, this
easy.
Fucking eyeball it, okay? You're a Marine.
It's like the scene in Fury. What do I shoot? The Nazis!
As okay, so that's is driving a fast or slow action?
I knew you were going to ask me this, so I was actually looking it up. Trying to find... You know, I had the vehicle rules memorized the last time we played.
Up until last week, and
yeah.
then you just unloaded them from your brain.
I feel you there, jeez.
So basically, when you're on a vehicle, you pick. There's different positions you can take on the vehicle depending on what it is. It's mostly for ships, but it makes sense for this too. So as the pilot, you can accelerate, decelerate, maneuver, ram, or dock. I guess would be park for this thing. Yeah, I would say you don't have to make any sort of check. It's just you move, and that's one zone to move.
Okay. And then, like, if we see on like incoming fire, can I use in a similar to like a block action, like a evasive maneuver or something?
Yeah, it makes sense. Just
Serpentine.
Piloting roll.
Yeah, it's a good thing I fucking took those lessons
That's
from
right.
Weaver.
Yeah.
I've got piloting 1, boys.
Hell yeah, dude.
Unstoppable.
Built for this.
All right. Next up is O'Connell at Initiative 8.
All right. This might be a dumb question, but using these big Gatling guns is gonna be a ranged combat roll, right?
Yes.
Okay. Then that's what I do.
Nice.
I'll full auto this, so I'll up my stress.
Ooh. Very exciting.
And
Now-
here's the roll.
Now, hold up, before you roll. Okay.
Yep.
Let's remember,
Mhm.
we are at long range.
Long range.
It's -2.
Right.
And this guy will have
I get a
some...
+2, right?
+2 for long.
You get-
Yeah.
Yes, correct. And then he's got some extra armor from the wall. Because he's got cover. So, well, that gives him armor. So you have to worry about that. So yeah, just -2, +2. Let her in.
Can he aim?
I would say not this turn, because he probably had to spend a turn getting in the seat, getting the thing fired up. I mean, this is a big-ass heavy weapon, right? So it's not just
Sure.
you know, pull out your gun and shoot.
It is also armor piercing.
Yeah, well, yeah, I would hope so.
It's the same, but I.
Let's see if I even hit.
Oh my fucking god!
Not a single 6! Oh my god!
You guys are killing me.
Dude, how many
I
dice is
can't
that?
be the only buddy that hits something.
And
This is my best fucking skill.
2,
all right.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 dice, and all you manage to do is panic. Well, you begin to tremble as you've never fired one of these things before, and it is like... It's like trying to hold on to the bull at the rodeo. You're just... There's bullets flying everywhere, but you don't hit anything. You don't even hit the wall. That's bad. All right.
O'Connell, what are you doing?
Reed,
what are you aiming for?
you see the APC
Drive a
moving in
little
that
more
direction.
steady, okay?
It's like partially on fire. There's bullets going off. You're up. What do you do? There's bullets coming at you. Bullets even hitting you, but they don't hurt you.
Let's see. I am gonna aim in full auto.
Okay. Remember, -3 for long range.
-2.
I'm sorry,
The
-3.
stream is long.
You're right.
Ooh, got him, Bunnilla.
-2 +2, so that's 0, and then +2 more for aim.
Plus whatever the bonuses from that gun
And
is.
+1
He's
stress
got
for
it.
going full auto.
Oh,
Get your whore mouth.
You roll the bonuses for the gun. What bonuses does the gun give me?
that gun gives +3.
So +5.
Why didn't you, Scaarr, just roll the weapon from the APC's character sheet?
I don't know. I'm dumb.
I mean, I wasn't going to say it.
You know,
Oh, my
doesn't matter
God.
anyway.
Another one. I'm glad we got to see that live.
It almost adds up to 6.
Oh my fucking god.
One hit.
Okay, you need to push that. What are you doing? You rolled 16 dice and got 1 6. Statistically, you should have rolled
Oh
almost
boy,
3.
folks, it's
Get him out of the way.
rough.
Plus all the ones from the last
Getting him out of the way.
rolls he did.
Can we see what the actual rolls are? I want to know how many ones he rolled. This is bullshit.
Alright, I'm pushing this because, you know, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, big dog, do it.
There we
Okay.
go.
I mean, okay.
I
Better.
mean, I guess.
Oh, man.
Tagar is not impressed.
Hey, I've hit something
Lord
today, okay?
Commander Tagar is not amused.
Hold on. What is the total number of dice you just rolled?
3.
I'm gonna start trading you guys in.
Out of
14.
27.
13. That's 27.
No
And then
downtime anymore.
5
Everyone at the range. All right,
five
how are you
dice.
distributing your successes? You got 3.
32.
Let's see. Let's do 2 on the RPG guy and 1 on the other.
Okay, so I assume by 2 you mean you're going to do the extra 1 for damage on the RPG guy?
Correct.
So he's taking 4 and the other guy's getting hit by the full auto.
Correct.
Okay.
Armor piercing.
RPG guy is taking 4 damage.
You already took 2.
Suck
Yes.
it, RPG.
Yes.
Very much dead as he is. Oh, wait, I forgot. He's got the extra armor from the wall.
No,
It's probably not going to matter.
Boo.
Depends how much is it. It is 6 extra armor. So 3. I mean, dude, he's standing behind a fucking concrete wall.
these are magic bullets, okay?
No, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. He's still,
bullets?
Yeah.
Are you a wizard?
No, I'm the guy that killed JFK, okay?
He's using a magic missile.
Oh my god, you used the ice bullet?
All right. That guy is dead. You see him collapse behind the wall. And the other guy gets hit. And it was for 3 damage. And let's see. He's got an extra 6 for the wall. So he takes 2 points of damage.
Stress goes up by 1, though.
I got it. I got
Yep,
it.
I'm...
All right. Of course, the guy I deleted is the one that was on the initiative tracker, like every fucking combat that we ever do in any RPG. Every single time without fail. Okay.
Doing great, Chris.
Initiative 4. I think at this point, some of these UPP soldiers are going to start to climb up.
Retreat? Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! They're going to start to climb up to get some advantage.
I'm gonna raise my hand here. Did the black guard not see me shooting next to him? Because
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about him. And
thank God.
Good call. Oh,
There we go.
all right,
At least someone's rolling good here.
all
So
right.
that means he's technically next, right?
He is, yes. So he will take cover in the vehicle depot where he's at, and he will open fire on the guy you were shooting.
Does he call
Thanks
the
for free.
rest of his unit?
What'd you say, Scaarr?
Can I do a free real quick
A free?
talk? A free free action talk? I want to
No,
talk to
of
Tagar.
course not. Yeah, go ahead.
So Tagar, didn't they say they had some of those hover tanks in that fucking vehicle depot you're by?
Oh yeah, you guys would see it. It's just like covered. It's not like a building. It's like more of a lot with a roof on top.
Well,
Does Tagar get to use
I imagine like a hangar for some
the
reason.
coveted hover tank?
No, this is meant for like outside vehicles.
All right.
Is there like a turret I can get into?
Yeah, dude. Do you need me to share the art again?
Oh, please
Yeah.
do. I never get tired of
Please,
that.
you should do it every time. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a shame that we don't have Foundry on the stream for all to see.
I know.
Yeah.
We need to talk about that, actually.
Yeah, we do. Where the fuck is this thing?
Oh,
Core?
the hover tank.
Yeah, I don't even remember where the hell it's at.
You showed it last time when
Yeah.
Sergeant Sue was riding it.
Is it in my special rules here? No. Oh no, it would be a character sheet because it actually is in the game. I just added a photo. It is a real thing. There it is.
Fucking love it.
Masterpiece.
So cool.
It's a one-man vehicle, Eric, that you get in, and it's got more weapons than the APC. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this thing.
So do I control all of them from that one spot?
I guess.
Like I could just shoot them all?
We can only shoot one at a time, but
I mean, that's not what the artwork shows.
Yeah, they're all firing actively.
Whoever designed this is their Magnus Opus. Like, this is by far.
Just to be clear, it
They're
has like
peak.
World War II wings for a plane, treads, and it hovers.
It even has the stars.
well,
Like,
the wings help it when it hovers, bro.
Yeah, okay.
I think this thing first appeared in the comic books. Yeah, well, yeah, because
the comic books were zany. I believe that for sure.
well, it was the comic books that came with the action figures. So,
Oh, okay.
the dude Ajax that wore the armor that looked like an alien, he shows up flying one of these things and saves everybody.
So cool. I wish I could be him.
Yeah. Okay. So Corporal Ajax hops into his hover tread. Is that what you're gonna do? If you, I mean,
Please do.
Me?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
No, I don't know why I asked that. Okay.
I will if you let me.
We got so excited.
So excited
Forgot
to
about
see
the
the hover
Blackguard.
tread in action.
Okay, the Blackguard's gonna open fire with his rifle, and he is at minus short, medium, long. He's at -2, and yes. All right, he scores a hit, 3 damage with his heavy pulse rifle. Is it enough to put down UPP soldier number 2? Oh, it very much is. That guy rolls
Nice.
0 successes.
Like
He's
it.
clipped. All right.
Get fucked.
Now on to the UPP. So, they are basically all in cover at this point. But we'll see probably 2 of them climb up on one of the crates, or maybe up a ladder onto the crane, take cover up there, and then the others probably like same spot near the gate. We'll put one guy by the gate, and then the other 3 are like elevated positions but in cover. They've had some time to move around, so they didn't do anything else last turn. So at this point, they begin to open fire on you guys. Luckily, it does not appear anyone else has an RPG. So let's just get rid of these guys so they're not cluttering up the thing. Okay. So, and their weapons are a long range, which unfortunately means Reed is the only one that is in range right now.
No. The Blackguard is. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so
Bro,
Reed's the only one in
you're
range
so
right
snobby.
now. Okay, no. We'll do 2 and 2. 'Cause
Love
obviously,
that.
they're not going to shoot the APC with their rifles. They're not going to do anything. So,
Are
you sure?
about
feel like we should.
No. Okay. First one at Reed. Oh wait, sorry, hold on. I didn't do the -2.
Nice.
All right, he'll push.
Oh.
Oh God! Don't tell me they're linked. No, they're not.
Well,
linked.
it's good because now all of them. Wait, did
All
any
of them are
ours go up?
panicking.
What the hell? I don't know why, because their tokens are not linked. But
Okay, mine didn't go. That's good. But yeah, they all should now have 1 stress extra.
what is going on here? All right. Well, that guy missed, right? Yeah, he missed. Okay. So he's at 1 stress. Okay. Next dude who's not panicked. There we go. Okay, next guy also at Reed. Takes a shot. And he will score a hit. So that is 2 damage on Reed.
Are you pushing?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Nicely done.
What a king!
All right.
Man, being a fangirl of Tagar works.
Called plot armor, and you got it now.
We're gonna rub off on you.
All right, next one on Blackguard. He'll push. Oh,
Okay.
whole lot of nothing.
Wow.
And the other one, the last one on the Blackguard, scores a hit. He'll keep that. That's 2 damage. And Mr. Blackguard's armor is not equipped. There we go. And he takes 2 points of damage. All right. We're on to Tagar. Man, the myth, the legend.
All right, I guess I'm gonna try and jump into one of those vehicles, the hover tanks,
Okay.
and see if I can figure out how to shoot it.
All right. Give me a piloting roll. If you pass, you'll figure it out this turn. If not, it'll take a turn to get it going.
Ooh, I'm gonna push that.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, close, but you're good. Okay, so you hop in, you fire up some of the controls, and it starts to hover just like maybe a foot or 2 off the ground. But you you can I guess you can fire it this turn.
Okay. Is that vehicle in?
Hold on 1 second. Let me just check the actions here. Actually, no. Take that point of stress away.
Okay.
Because basically getting in the vehicle and doing an action with the vehicle would be actions. So it would take one
Okay.
action to get in the vehicle and then one action to basically start it. But there's no
Okay.
there's no roll to start it, so you don't have to actually make that test. So you have to spend your actions getting in the vehicle, getting it fired up, but you're ready to go next turn.
Okay.
And you guys
Does
see
it offer any extra protection if I get shot at in it?
probably. I mean, in the picture, the guy's covered like from like almost mid chest down. So we'll see. Yeah,
Probably. Yeah, why not?
we'll figure out something.
Throw you a bone.
All right. Meanwhile, Cruz, you are next.
Okay, I will. I guess I'll get into the fucking plasma turret, and I'm just gonna shoot one of these motherfuckers.
Okay. Eric, I'm going to give you guys permissions for the. It's called the light infantry vehicle with a bunch of numbers in front of it. There'll be another folder that shows up in your actors tab you guys can use. All right, go for it, Sean.
Should I need to reduce that by 2?
Boom. Yes, you do. Reroll.
Big boo.
Big rip. Yeah.
And we'll push. All right. Well, one of them takes 6 armor-piercing damage.
Yeah, the guy right by the gate, I assume. He just showed up and just gets incinerated.
Get some.
Yeah, I mean, it's... Rules is written he would get armor, but it also doesn't make sense he's getting shot by a cannon and he gets armor. So, I think for sake of realism, 6 damage from an armor-piercing vehicle weapon, that's called a plasma turret, is enough to kill him.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, it seems right.
A single, Halo Marine gets hit by the plasma cannon on the ray. He's done so. It's gone.
It's true. It's true.
Nothing left of him.
Part of that gate's probably gone too at this point, but that's okay.
That's fine. And then can I call up Sergeant Sue and just let her hey, we've got UPP soldiers at this loading area between the 2 landing pads.
Yeah, she'll confirm that and basically says that she's heading over. O'Connell, you're up.
All right. Yeah. Let's see if this goes a little better. We will. Can I see anybody at this point?
Yeah, the other 3 guys are in elevated positions. They still have cover, and whatever their range at it, because they're kind of scattered throughout the loading area.
Okay. So.
I guess technically they'd all be up
medium.
here in the front because they shot you guys. So
That's what I want to see. Okay, now I'm going to shoot this guy then. I'm not going to full auto. I'm going to hedge my bets and just shoot. We're at, what, long
you
here?
want to take down the crane while you're at it? Correct, you're at long range, -2.
All right. I'm going to aim to compensate. And fire from the weapon this time. See what happens. No crew have been assigned, it says. I will just add a +3 on my ranged combat.
I just dragged the weapon from the
Oh.
gear tab onto my sheet.
Oh, can we actually attach crew to this?
Smart lad. Yeah, you pilot. That's what you got to do with ships and stuff, man. It gets nuts.
That seems like...
Oh, dude, this is so cool. Okay.
Where'd he go? Here.
Dude, Sean, I'm gonna...
whip.
Hold on, I'm gonna put you guys on the APC.
Oh my
Son of a bitch!
You are not great at this game.
I dropped the Gatling turret.
You fire it and then get thrown back, but you're okay, bro.
I cannot add myself as crew. It doesn't
But
look
you
like.
still hit
Hold on.
4 times.
No.
Dude,
no.
look at this. And then, do you guys see yourselves on the APC's character sheet? Under crew?
I see them, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Can you guys change your position, or can only I do that?
I can
yeah.
change it, yeah.
I can go to
That's
pilot.
awesome. Okay.
I can go to commander. Back to gunner, though.
You can't do it on the other one, Eric?
I can't put myself as crew.
You can't.
I'm trying to drag myself over. It's not working.
Are you dragging your character sheet or your token?
I'm dragging my name from
Okay.
actors tab.
There you go.
I'm just going to do the test roll to see what happens when I...
This is so
It
cool.
is. So select fire, me, range. Oh, it has range modifiers.
Does it? That's pretty cool.
Now it was 8 and 3 what I rolled. Yeah, it seems like it's actually using our character sheets
All
and our
right.
stats. That's so cool. Holy shit.
Dude, what's it feel
Damn,
like?
Foundry is so good, guys.
We
Can
will have
just
to take
continue
these
to talk-
vehicles with us.
Yeah, can we talk shit about Roll20 and Uplift Foundry again?
Yeah, we
So here's a series of things that we just did that might, to all you viewers, seem mundane. However, in the shit that is Roll20, this would never be possible.
Yep.
Yeah,
Basically.
no.
Basically.
Yeah, it would
He's
be
not wrong.
impossible. Yeah,
Weaver
so-
needs to make room on the ship when she gets back.
Yeah. Well, luckily I'm a little bit trained in piloting now, so I can actually work on the ship.
Give us access to the dropship character sheet right now. Okay, so that was Cruz. O'Connell shoots, panics. He had 4 successes, and you panic. However, that is still success because it's 9 or less. But you burn through all the ammunition. But you did hit the guy a lot.
Yeah, well, let's
Fucking
make it
4
worth it. So that's all going into him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to make sure he's dead.
I will give him an armor roll since this is not a massive explosion, but we'll obviously go with armor piercing. Yeah, he did.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah. Okay. 4 UPP soldiers are down. And it is now Reed's turn.
Alright. I am gonna take cover and then shoot.
Okay. Oh, technically, he would have had a few more dice, because he has cover, but it's not going to matter, because you did a lot of damage.
Like 7 damage.
Dude, who knows? The anti-infantry weapon on the vehicle really smears
Was so
infantry.
good. Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Oh, no. Okay,
Yeah,
so Reed, you do hit. Let me roll this guy's armor. But you do burn through the clip and drop your gun. So you did a total of 4 damage. He blocks 1. He takes 3. He's still standing. He's very hurt. And you are out of ammo. Blackguard's turn. He will shoot. Or attempt to. And he will aim this turn. Since he's not... He already took cover last turn. And that is 2 successes for 4 damage. Is it enough to put this other guy down? Oh, he aces a guy from full to dead just like that. You see the guy's
What a cool
body
guy.
fall off the crate, the shipping container that he's standing on. Disappears behind the wall. Remaining UPP soldier. He's got nowhere to retreat to, so for the motherland. I'll roll a D3 to see which of the 3 of you he shoots. 1 to 2, it'll be Adam. 3, 4, it'll be the Blackguard. 5, 6, it'll be Tagar. He's going for Reed. Makes sense. Alright, and he is going to aim this time. Oh, what's his talent? Oh, wow, they have a talent here that would have been super helpful. Well, maybe next time, UPP soldier. All right, aiming in your direction with his POS gun. I think he'll push at this point because he's pretty nervous.
Oh, okay.
He burns through the clip, but he scores a total of 4 damage against you.
How much armor do I get for the cover?
That, because you're kind of just out, you're basically taking cover behind whatever little thing you can find. That is going to be 3 extra points.
Okay. Alright. Fuck.
4 damage and a point of stress.
Oh,
Reed gets lit up like a Christmas tree.
Oof. How you looking, Reed?
1 HP.
Oh! Oh boy.
1 more and you could have got that coveted purple heart.
Yeah.
Cruz. I'm sorry,
I
Tagar.
almost died. Why didn't I get a fucking Purple Heart? I just realized that.
When did
You
you
have
almost
to get
die?
critically injured.
You need to know people in high places.
Yeah.
So
I'm only getting these because my cousin is the Secretary of Defense.
Clearly.
She just giving out like candy at Christmas.
I'm going to use the long-range particle cannon.
there we go.
Makes no
Fucking
sense.
Go.
But okay.
Why is a
You know-
long-range particle cannon?
Oh, here, dude, even better. I can
Cheap.
put this thing... Oh, it doesn't have the art? Come on, Gabe. We gotta fix that.
Disappointed. A letdown, actually.
Oh, because I only have art for the... Not for the tote or the thing. Okay, proceed while I fix it. Excuse me.
What?
Thank you. Remember, you are at long range. So that is minus
Long range?
2. Yeah, because
Okay.
short, medium, long. Yep.
And then can I aim with this?
Yes. I don't see why not.
It's
you
6
want to.
damage.
Bro.
Dude has one health
think I did it.
left.
I don't think
Oh,
I
man.
need to push.
All right. Well,
It's a light infantry vehicle weapon. and this
maybe
dude's-
he can roll 6 6s.
I believe in him. It's not like it's armor piercing, right?
Well, you know, there goes
So
this.
close.
He tried. Oh wait, he had
Yeah.
3 extra from the cover.
It is armor piercing.
Yeah, he's still dead.
Oh, yeah, it's armor piercing shit.
So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a particle cannon.
Yeah,
Makes
I
sense.
imagine some beam of energy arcs across the yard and just incinerates this guy like District 9 style.
How heavy is a particle cannon?
I'm
Can I
gonna-
like
I'm gonna-
remove it? From
No.
He's about to halo this
No,
shit.
you are not haloing the gun.
But come on, that's
I
so
am
cool.
Tagar. Don't tell
Yeah.
me what I can't do.
Hey, mother, you can't tell
he is
me.
he has transcended the game.
Yeah, you guys are feisty tonight. I like it. I like it when they fight back. Makes it a lot more interesting.
Oh,
All right.
Jesus.
Well, that is the end of the combat. So we'll end that. We'll end the combat music and just go back to our nice war ambiance.
Could end my panic, right?
Oh yeah, because you just dropped your gun. Wow,
All right.
that was exciting.
Yeah, super fun to fire vehicle weapons. And I'll go over to the comments. Guys, get the fuck in the goddamn vehicle! And I'll jump back into the piloting seat.
I'm gonna look for my gun
Think-
first.
All right.
I'm gonna. Which one of you has medical experience?
Cruz has
Cruz?
rolled 6 dice with medical and also has a med kit.
Okay. Cruz, you need to take a look at Reed. He got banged up pretty hard out here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Reed, get in the APC. Let Cruz look you over.
All right, let me just get my gun.
O'Connell, you want to drive?
Sure.
I'm gonna thank the Blackguard for sticking around and see if he has heard anything about additional threats in the area.
Anyone need a nap leave? Got some with me since I was able to request it from Mother.
Yes.
All right, let me take a
How
look
frequently
at you
can we? How frequently can we take nap relief?
Once a
If
shift.
you take more than one
What?
per shift, then you have to test for addiction.
Okay.
But I
Yeah,
believe you.
you know, if there's some to spare, I could probably use. So, hey, are you kids all right back there? You've been handcuffed this whole time. That explosion was pretty bad.
They are terrified. The girl was screaming the whole time, but they appear unhurt.
At least
Oh,
get your
good.
ear
All right,
pulling,
you're still in one piece for jail.
Wow. The Blackguard looks back to Tagar and he nods. He's brushing himself off, making sure he didn't take any critical damage or anything like that. And he says, "No, other than the invading UPP army. That's all I've heard about."
Thanks. You've been helpful.
I got 3
sarcastically
successes
say.
Yeah, he
on
just
my
Kill
medical
me.
aid.
he gives you like a snark nod. You can tell he's he doesn't like you either. Nice medical aid roll, 3 health back. That's pretty good.
And I'll
Hell
put a
yeah.
little nap relief in your palm, like, good luck, bud. And I'll give one to
Pop that shit.
O'Connell as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh
can-
yeah. He takes it right away.
You can end your panic then, O'Connell, if you take the nap relief right away. Okay.
Is there anything that's moving through this corridor like regularly?
That's where the evacuees go when they get escorted out of the cargo center. But currently, no, because once that all happened, they stopped. Because there's a bunch of people out here now with these two. Because remember, they were
And they're-
mid escorting them, and then you told them stay back because the UPP had shown up. So
Oh, okay.
Sergeant
So they're
Seeks-
coming all the way down here through here.
Yeah, that's the only way through the wall.
Okay.
So Sergeant Seeks eventually shows up. She lands. She sees your guys' handiwork, the damage to your APC, and all the dead UPP soldiers. She says, Corporal, report.
Enemy ship went down outside the auxiliary landing pad. We've been able to neutralize the threat. Minor damage on our gear and equipment, but your guy, Kama, was able to witness everything, and he was here the whole time helping out. We let Wu know in case we needed support from the tower. Luckily, we were able to neutralize before more damage was caused.
She says, Woo? What kind of support is she going to give you?
They staged weaponry top the tower. They're prepared for support if needed.
I see. Very well. As you were, we'll check out the wreckage, make sure there's none left. And you see she gets on her comms and starts talking to some of her guys. And she'll probably head over there with at least Kama and probably these two that are were escorting the colonists. And then these guys will probably come out to try to keep everybody organized while they secure the landing pad, make sure there's nobody else. So they'll start heading towards the wreckage.
Can I ask her before she goes, like, is there anywhere she needs my squad for more support?
I think we're okay for the time being.
Good to go.
Once she's gone, I'm like, hey, yeah, I know you want to help out here, Tagar, but maybe we should check on Weaver, get these kids out of here since our mission's done.
Yeah, Weaver seemed unsure if she would be able to get here quickly, so I want to make sure we're where we need to be.
Well, I think we should check on the people that might have been in the building that got shot at, no?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that might be prudent.
Yeah. O'Connell, you and Reed go take a look. I'll stay back with Cruz and we'll call up to Weaver.
All right. Yes, sir.
Roger that.
Okay. So who goes to search what's left of the triage center?
Reed and O'Connell.
All right. You guys get over there, and half the building is just complete rubble and collapsed. The other half you get into, and you do find, a couple handfuls of people here and there, covered in dust, and debris. But it looks like most of the people in here were, probably like in beds and being treated or on gurneys, and did not make it. There's maybe 2 dozen people that survived. Nobody seems to know where the doctor is.
Anybody organizing, like, anything at all right now? Anyone taking command?
They're trying to, but, most of these people were injured too, so it's like the least injured of injured people trying to help other injured people.
Did the first floor of the hotel look like it could be good as a temporary triage?
Yeah, it's not too cluttered, Plenty
Got
of
beds
space.
and everything.
If you put them in each of the individual rooms, sure.
Yeah. So O'Connell will, since no one's really like organizing these people, he'll kind of start doing that and start corralling people. All right, everybody, get to the hotel first floor. We'll start using the rooms as temporary triage. Get the survivors in there.
All right, you guys start doing that. Tagar and Cruz back in the APC. What do you guys do?
We're gonna try and reach Weaver or Herschel, see if we can get an update on their progress and if they can get us an ETA on getting off planet.
So you're able to get in touch with Herschel again. It sounds like they are still in the midst of fighting. And Herschel says, apologies, Corporal. It's quite busy here. I've made contact with the lieutenant back on the Tambatam. Our orders are to hold until the extraction is complete.
Which extraction are we waiting for?
The several hundred colonists that are being evacuated from the planet.
Okay, so we're evacuating the entire planet.
Well, this colony. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't know if there's other colonies on the planet, but that's where you guys are.
Are we able to
Do we
put
have an estimate about how many are left here?
Yes. You were told there was about 800 in the cargo
Only
center.
100.
And you've
Only
only
100 at a
seen
time.
2 dropships depart so far.
So we got like 600 left.
Yep.
And
Are
about
we
how
able-
much time since those 2 dropships?
It takes about an hour for each dropship to make its trip to and from orbit.
So we're here for another 6 hours.
Yes, roughly.
Can we put the 2 detainees on one of the dropships going up and just go with them? Like take priority leave?
Herschel would say he'd have to request that from the lieutenant. He doesn't have an answer for that.
I mean, the dropships are going to random carriers too.
They're all going to the same one. 'Cause
Right.
they're all launched from the one ship in orbit.
Well, I mean, if we were just told to wait until the evacuation's done, I guess we just gotta wait.
We might need a plan, guys.
Hey, yo, Tagar.
Yep. How's it going in there?
Well, we got injured, injured, and then we got dead. So we're moving them all to the hotel to relocate, get a new base of medication, medics going, and no sign of the doctor. So
They
we might
changed
have
this
to.
from 100 colonists to 20 colonists. Nice job,
We
guys.
know. Was there any? Did anybody say where the doctor went?
Right now, everything's just in a panic. We're trying to get them just situated and out of here because who knows how long this build is going to stay up. Half of it's in rubble.
Yeah, there's people still searching through the wreckage trying to find bodies. Maybe people trapped in there. Sure, we'll find the doctor eventually, alive or dead.
All right. Do we know if anybody else has medical training here?
You can definitely ask
I
around.
don't.
Are you asking me, or was that to the players?
To the players to see if they've talked to anybody there. Or...
We would probably be the only one who knows, and I'm the only one I think in our group trained in medical.
I think when you guys showed up, Wu said Dr. Williams was like the only doctor.
Shit.
I think she said she's actually like a medical examiner, a coroner, but she has some doctorate skills.
Okay.
We'll
Yeah,
do what we can to find the doc, but no one guarantees she'll be alive.
All right. Finish moving the patients. Herschel said we're probably stuck here for quite a few hours, so we'll meet up with you shortly.
After that, keep us posted because we can't see outside. You got more UPP, you let us know.
You got it.
All right. Well, Sergeant Seeks comms into you, Tagar. Says, Corporal,
Yes, sir.
everything's clear. No survivors.
Understood. We are in process of moving the triage center to the first floor of the hotel. Looks like the triage center took some heavy damage. Doc's missing, or unaccounted for. So we're seeing if we can find someone else to take over for now.
There's a pause. You're not sure if she's thinking or maybe she's getting another call or checking on something. And she says that comes back. She says, "Understood. Next dropship ETA 15 minutes."
Understood.
A shuttle, I guess you would say. And eventually, her guys will go back to what they were doing. So these two go back to guarding the landing pad. She's going to keep doing her rounds. And they bring this group of 100 colonists out who, you know, in the next turn or two, the shuttle shows up and they begin to load up and eventually take off.
With it being 15 minutes, do we lose stress and gain health?
No, you don't lose stress because you're not in a safe place. You're in an active war zone. You do get your health back, though, yes.
You have no stress. You took nap leave.
I'm just asking for you guys, damn it.
But I would like to use my signature item.
You may do so. What is your signature item again?
It is a bullet casing from his first deployment where he had to, or his first mission where he had to actually shoot someone.
Damn.
Yeah, damn.
It's dark.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna radio up to Wu and see, you know, kind of let her know the situation too. Ask if she has anybody in mind to take over Triage Center.
So she gets a little emotional when you tell her that Dr. Williams might be dead, and she composes herself. She says, "No, that's she wasn't even a full doctor. You know, she was just helping out. Head doctor took off with the rest of the higher ups in the first shuttle."
You have anybody you trust to kind of put in charge down here?
It's gonna spread us thin, but I think we can do it. Sure. And
All right, I'll let my team
yeah.
know.
She'll send someone down there to kind of take charge.
How long does it take for us to finish moving all the patients?
We'll say by the time the next shuttle takes off, you know, so maybe a half hour or so, you guys have them all moved, settled in.
Okay. So I'll let everybody in the squad know, like, hey, this is the situation with Weaver, with us. I think our best bet now is to kind of just patrol the area. Just double check the buildings, make sure everybody's cleared out. And if we hear, you know, a fighting going on, join the fight.
All right.
You want me and O'Connell to keep looking for the dock?
Yeah, yeah, we can start in the triage area for our, you know, check. Just make sure everything, you know, we get all the injured patients out. Make sure all stones are turned, I guess.
Should we set someone up as kind of guard to the particle beam? Since that's like the main thing keeping their dropships from landing.
Yeah, we should probably start heading back that direction. Because we put it on top of the cargo center.
Cargo center, yeah.
And that is where the rest of the civilians are, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So if they try and take out the particle beam,
We're going to be in real trouble.
I guess we could move it now that it's active.
We got to disassemble it and put it back together. It's not like...
And that was like the best place to have it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I could just go sit up there with it.
What are you gonna do if they fly by and shoot at it?
Well, hopefully the particle beam will put it down before that.
Same thing that was about to happen when you guys were up in the tower and the MiG was flying around.
Yeah.
Pray to God.
Yeah.
Technically, the MiG
Goddamn
can shoot
MiGs.
anything, right? So I mean,
You gonna save it with your body?
the issue is if we don't want, because remember the two doctors were killed with snap necks. There are potentially UPP people hidden among like colonists.
Yeah.
So they might just climb up the ladder and disable it. So
Or
that's what I'm
worse.
trying to prevent.
You know, that's an interesting point that you make because it's kind of strange if the UPP are here or them, and it was the UPP that supposedly snuck in here and killed them, why haven't they retreated?
We don't have enough men to watch the prisoners and the particle beam.
Keep discussing. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So the particle beam just prevents their drop ships and their MiGs and stuff from destroying stuff, but maybe it wasn't the UPP.
Yeah, I don't know who did that to those doctors are gonna care what happens to the UPP soldiers, frankly.
Probably not.
When we got these 2 kids in the APC, we need to be able to watch them.
Yeah, they might be top priority. Honestly, they could be targets right now as we speak.
Yep.
We don't know who knows anything. I don't think anybody knows what they know except for us.
Not to
Right.
mention their cargo they stole.
Yeah. Well, do we want to wait near the cargo center, or are we just gonna spend the time just kind of driving around?
Feel I don't know, lazy to just spend 6 hours twiddling our thumbs over by the cargo center.
Probably not twiddling our thumbs, but yeah, we've got a few hours of downtime, unless things continue to drop in. But it'll probably get a lot worse if we don't have that particle beam up. Is what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, right?
All right, let's drive over to the cargo center. Cruz, you and O'Connell, you hang out up by it. Make sure it's operating.
Okay.
Me and Reed will stay in the APC with the kids, manning the turret.
Roger
Is there any
that.
repairs that can be done over the next couple hours for the APC to try to repair it from the damage it's taken?
You'd probably spend most of your time here repairing it if you do that, but yes.
Who's got repair? Was it heavy machinery?
Yes.
Probably.
Anybody have that?
3.
Oh, Reed.
Okay. I mean, he's who's staying with me in the APC, so
I can work on repairs.
all right, buddy.
Okay, so you move the APC back to near the cargo center?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's everybody else doing?
Guarding these kids and
Yeah.
Cruz-
So Tagar
Cruz
and
up-
Reed are guarding the kids. Cruz and O'Connell are going up by the turret
Beam.
particle beam.
Okay. All right. Reed, give me a heavy machinery roll. Now, if you decide to repair the APC, that is pretty much all you're going to be doing until the evacuation is done, barring something interfering you. I mean, it lost half its health, so
Yeah.
it's not like just pull out a sprocket wrench and fix a few loose screws. Okay.
It's not like Battlefield where I just kind of twist the wrench a
Yeah.
couple times. And
The health
you
bar
hit it
starts
with a
filling up.
hammer and as it
Yeah.
repairs slowly.
Oh, like the engineer back in Team Fortress, you just hit the sentry
yeah.
gun and it upgrades. Yeah.
Yep, so
Oh,
cool.
Great. Okay,
We're gonna orcify it. Start like putting different panels on it
we
and
need more DACA on this thing, bro.
paint
Okay.
it red.
So we'll give it 1 health. It'll get a total of 2 health back over the course of this. We'll do 1 right now, so it's back up to 5. Why don't we take our break now? We're almost at our halfway point. Unless there's anything anybody wants to do, or are you guys just kind of sitting in guard? And
Yeah.
okay, we'll put these
Currently,
two
yeah.
back by the APC as well. And O'Connell's up on the roof with Cruz. Is
Yep.
that correct? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't search the wreckage of the terminal at all? I know that was kind of tossed around the triage center.
Oh,
We-
I thought they already did.
Oh,
I guess we have to
Yeah.
make an observation.
I mean, it's
roll for
a
that.
collapsed building. It's going to
Yeah.
take at least an hour to sift through that, if not more.
You guys want to take an hour to do a search?
I think
We're here for about 6.
Find the
Yeah.
doctor.
Yeah, I'll still be by the particle beam just in case, but everyone else should be fine, right? We already blew up 2 ships.
It'll be Tagar and O'Connell then, because Reed's fixing the APC. So
As long as the kids are being watched.
yeah, okay. So Tagar and O'Connell, give me observation rolls at -3. That's what we call formidable in the biz.
That's it. Here's your 1 dice. Oof. And a 1.
Well, Tagar,
Should I push?
Push it, yeah, for sure.
you
You have nap relief. You can do it.
I have
fine.
1 more.
No.
You find Dr. Williams, and as you can see by her token, she is dead.
Ugh. Okay. Does she have anything on her that's...
Not anymore.
Okay.
She's been crushed by an exploding building. She is one of many, many, many bodies you find,
Pancaked.
most of which are dead.
Alright. I guess mission success. We found her, guys.
You did it.
Well, that's
We
good.
failed successfully.
Wow. You guys are awful people. Okay. Yeah, let's take our break now before we dive into the second half here, because we're almost at our break time anyway. So,
Great.
viewers, listeners, we'll be right back. You know the drill. Get the Dr. Pepper, or whatever else you need to get through life, and we will be back.
Nice. All right, BRB boys.
Uh,
Okay.
Ask your
So-
question. We're back. Also, we're going with cream soda Dr. Pepper today. We got
Ooh.
some leftovers from the Great Purge. Oh, wait, we got to
Yeah.
fix that. What's going on with the stream here? Oh, wait, that's right. Sorry, listeners. There we go. Okay. As you were, what's your question?
So, like I said, we were playing Aliens last night, Chair to the Gods. We stopped because like a xenomorph kind of showed up, and so they're still pretty fresh on the D&D train. How many kobolds do you think it would take to kill a xenomorph? We ended on somewhere between 10,000 and 1,000,000,000,000.
I think 10,000 bodies of anything would be enough to stop a xenomorph.
I don't know if because can a regular dinky ass sword really hurt it? I don't know.
Isn't there that novel Aliens Phalanx where like the alien is in like ancient Greece times?
Oh, okay.
Like fighting
cool.
Spartans or some shit? I've never read the book. but
Their skin, like is chitness. It's not metallic. It's like insect armor almost. Like it gets
Right.
penetrated pretty fucking easy.
Mm. Okay, so give me a number.
But
How
then
many
you have their
kobolds do you
tail
think-
that can
Well, it
go through
depends.
fucking metal.
What are the kobolds armed with?
Probably just like iron swords and slings and shit.
I think like. Are we talking in game terms or in like movie lore terms?
I would say in like movie lore terms.
Oh. You're probably going to need at least 20 to 40 of those fuckers to do anything.
Okay.
It would totally wipe out 20 kobolds. Because even as they penetrate, remember, he's going to be sloshing around acid that's going to kill any of them it touches.
Right.
That's
And if
true.
they start feeling threatened, he'll retreat and just start picking them off one by one in horror movie
Well,
style, right?
then the question's irrelevant, okay? The question was how many... when you ask that question, that's like how many... What is the question? How many 8th graders can you take down or whatever it is, right? Like
How many
you know.
third graders can
Yeah.
you take down in
Yeah.
rounds if every third round there's a 5th grader with them?
What?
I think
No, it's-
a legion of 200 kobolds, and I'm serious, could probably kill one xenomorph.
Okay.
All right. Roll it out.
Interesting. How do I map this out in Dungeons and Dragons?
Isn't there a game that's like Giant Army Simulator or some shit
There's
that we
gotta
can
be.
Ancient
test?
Battle Simulator or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
Someone should make a mod with xenomorphs.
that's going to be our next campaign. We're going to do Dynasty Warriors.
Oh. You could also always do just Total War.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Anyway, folks, tell us, how many kobolds would it take to kill a xenomorph? Armed kobolds with medieval weaponry.
Right.
Tell us. I don't know.
Type in the comments below.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we are back, you found the body of Dr. Elena Williams, dead and crushed, along with most of the colonists that were in the triage center. You've moved the remaining injured to the hotel and set up a new triage center there. Sergeant Seeks and her Blackguard have searched the wreckage of the UPP dropship that was carrying the transport. Everyone on board appears to be dead. And the next group of colonists is off planet. Still have about 600 to go. Or 600 to go. Reed is repairing the APC. Tagar and O'Connell are finishing searching through the wreckage of the triage center. And Cruz is guarding the particle beam phalanx up on the roof of the cargo center.
Yeah.
What would you guys like to do at this point?
Well, I'm still tinkering around, so
I have the motion tracker. Just periodically, I'd like to use it. Just kind of like sweep around, make sure there's no one like getting in close to the. Oh, there's fucking 800, 600 people below me.
Yeah, you would know if you turn that on. It's just going to get all. It's going to pick all those people up.
Yeah. Yeah, then I'm just gonna kind of like do a rounds around the building, making sure no one's trying to get close.
Okay. All right. What about the rest of the squad?
I guess, O'Connell, you want to just clear out the rest of these buildings on our way back to the APC?
Yeah, all right.
Do a quick one through?
Might as well. You got plenty of time, huh?
Okay. Where do you guys
Seems
start?
like it. So we're here at by the hotel. The triage center is this one, right? The terminal?
Yes.
Yeah, so I guess start at ship services.
All right. Let me get my notes here to see what's going down there. Locations. What's it called? Ship services?
Yep.
Let's see. Okay, when you get to this structure, it's a pretty good-sized building. It is actually three, separate buildings that are, or not buildings, but three separate stations that are all part of the same building. There's a fire station, a technical workshop, and a small medical bay. But, by small, I mean you could maybe fit, half a dozen people in here, if that. It's like a nurse's station, basically. If you search around a bit, you don't find any people in here. It looks like this has been evacuated. The medical bay itself is actually locked. You can't get in unless you guys decide to break in. There's two big trucks parked outside, which you can tell have sorts of equipment that they would use to do maintenance around the spaceport, in particular maintenance for incoming ships and things like that. And you find plenty of tools in here that you could use to make repairs on heavy machinery and things like that. And obviously there's the fire station, which they have a fire vehicle with a big hose they can use, and then there's a hose in here that can be probably extended a couple 100 feet in case there's fire in any of the nearby buildings.
Would either repair equipment help expedite Reed's repair on the APC?
I won't expedite it, but I'll let him roll extra dice as a bonus. As a matter of fact, he could get a +3 to his heavy machinery roll.
Okay.
We'll collect some of that gear. Anything that helps us break into the medical bay?
Oh, I mean, you guys just break in with your weapons, probably. Just smash the door or blow off the lock. If you guys want to get in, it's not hard.
Yeah, we'll break it down.
Okay.
Just clear it out, see if there's any med kits, medications, equipment that seems worthwhile that they could use next door.
Should we check with Wu first, Corporal?
I mean, they've already cleared all these out. If this is a medical bay, they might need this equipment next door.
Okay.
Okay. You break the door, easy. smash off the handle or, smash the glass, then reach in and open it up. Like I said, it's a small little medical bay. There's, a little waiting area. There's like a front desk. And then there's maybe 3 or 4 separate rooms back here, tiny little rooms. And then there's an office for Dr. Williams, which you can see she is a medical examiner when you maybe read through some of her files or you see something she's got posted up on the wall, like her degree or whatever she might have, certification, thing like that. There's basic medical supplies in here, so you find, med kits, surgical tools, defib unit, stuff like that, oxygen tanks, pharmaceutical drugs, painkillers, things of that nature. So, there's all the basics are in here. Not a lot, but it looks like she probably took most of it, but you do find a few things that either she left behind or she wasn't able to get, or maybe she got too busy with what was going on, so there's definitely a few things in here you could bring over there that would help them.
Anything that'll give me a point of health back?
Well, like I said, as time's gone on, you're going to heal.
Okay.
Any more nap relief or anything we would see as useful?
Let's see. High or low?
I'm going low, just because Sean always goes high.
Yes!
Oh!
Yes!
So upset. No, never
That's
won this, and it's so upsetting.
6, baby. Nope. No nap relief, no never sleep, no X stims, none of that stuff.
I was just about to ask about the stems.
Just to be clear, I do
man.
still have 1 nap relief.
All right. So we'll collect the medical gear and run it next door first,
Okay.
and then we'll grab the heavy machinery equipment and bring it over to Reed.
All right.
Do you want to check anything else out, O'Connell?
No
No.
extra successes, unfortunately.
Yeah, it covers it.
Okay. Well, you bring the medical supplies back over to the new triage center. You bring Reed the equipment and parts you find, which he's able to use, but most of it is not super helpful. I mean, this thing took a rocket, so you can only do so much to really fix it down here. It's probably going to have to sit in the fucking repair bay for like a couple weeks to get fully fixed. But it did its job. The armor absorbed much of the hit, and, nothing on it got really damaged. Like, all the wheels still work. There's no, both of the weapons still work, everything like that. What's up, Govin? Thanks for joining us tonight.
Nice. Are we able to find a reload for the 20mm rotary cannon? Maybe in the vehicle depot with all those
No,
super
it's-
cool hovercrafts?
It's a military weapon, and I don't think they actually have reloads here on the base.
Okay. Well, at least Tagar's still driving around a hovercraft, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Honestly, O'Connell should be too if there's a second one.
I think it was mentioned there was definitely multiple.
So there's 2 of them, and it uses different weapons, Sean. So even if they had,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
don't have
I'm
the
just
same weapon.
I'm just telling our ally, my homie, is to use the hovercraft.
We can joust with them.
Oh.
You could. All right. So about an hour goes by. Reed's working on the APC. Eventually, you see the next dropship comes in, and they bring another group of 100 colonists or so out. And Cruz. Are you up on the roof, right? Yeah, you're up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm doing my rounds on the roof.
I couldn't see your token. Okay. No need for a test here. You can see as they bring the colonists to the actual landing bay, you can see that the Black Guard lose control of them, and they are basically stampeding towards the dropship before it's even like fully landed. And you can see that this group, something spooks this group of colonists. You're not sure what, and they begin to basically just rush the dropship to try to get on board. And you can see it's 2 Blackguard and like around 100 colonists.
Yeah, I guess I'll message Sergeant Sue and just like, hey, Sergeant Sue, your guard over at the primary landing pad are getting, seems like, rushed by all the colonists. Something going on?
Ah, fuck. And it's Sikhs, not Sue.
Oh, Sikhs. My apologies.
Dex.
And you see, you eventually do see her, on her hover thing, make her way towards the landing pad. And
If you need help, just let us know, I guess.
Roger that.
And then I'll let Corporal know.
Yeah.
Hey, Corporal Tagar, something's going on at the primary landing pad. The colonists got real spooked and started rushing. I don't know what's going on, but you guys need to be aware in case something happens.
All right, keep us informed if something changes. Keep an eye on the sky too.
Yeah.
And
Can I take an observation around the area to see if I can see anything that might have spooked them unusually?
Sure.
If I'm using my scoped rifle, does that give me a bonus?
I don't know. Does the scope say anything about bonuses? I think it's an actual item, isn't it?
Well, it's the scoped rifle, but it doesn't give me like a specific scope that would attach to it.
Look under gear, equipment, vision devices. Is there anything? Optical scope?
Sounds about right.
Does it, Bunnilla? Does it?
Yeah.
Range increased 1 category. These come in a variety of flavors, including laser-guided green. Increases the range of a pistol or rifle by 1 category. Can only be used for aim shots. What does the scoped rifle say in its description? Does it say anything?
It just says if you see what's in the shadows, you go ahead and take the shot. It doesn't give any like actual bonuses.
That's
So I don't think so.
super helpful.
Right. Yeah, I'll just take a regular observation. Oh, it uses wits. My fucking worst stat. Oh, so cool.
Hold on, I'm reading the rest of this description. See if there's anything else in here.
Does anybody observe it in our crew here?
Mitt was.
Oh, was he?
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
Yes, he was.
Was he?
Yeah, about that.
Well, Broderick rolls 4 dice.
I roll 4.
3.
And Cruz rolls 4. So both of my characters get to roll 4.
I roll 4.
I mean, maybe
Yeah,
one dice extra. Who knows?
I guess it's because it's an M42A and the regular pistol is an M41A. So I think as far as rules is written, the idea here is that the scope takes it from long range to extreme range. So it's kind of already getting that bonus.
Okay.
But if you want to throw a bonus die, that's fine. Makes sense.
Give me a 6.
Yeah, that is total opposite.
I rolled the exact opposite of a 6, ladies and gentlemen. I rolled a 1 because God hates me. And
So you can't tell, but you can see a lot of confusion, a lot of movement. Seeks ends up landing, and you see she gets off of the hover tread, and she's trying to help out. And eventually, for anybody who's outside, so at least Cruz and Reed, you hear a few gunshots go off.
oh shit!
And
What the hell's
Reed,
going
when
on
you
over there?
look, you can see a bunch of people scattering from the landing pad away from where the colonists and the dropship are, and you can see there is a body on the ground, and you can see that Seeks and her Marines are obviously have their weapons drawn.
Yes, comms. Seeks, what happened? Heard a gunshot.
There's no response, but you can see her obviously shouting through your scope at the colonists.
Great. Great.
Well, what do you think? You should get over there?
I mean, I think me and O'Connell will still be kind of outside, so we'd hear it too,
Oh yeah, if you're outside, you hear the gunshots.
right? Because we just dropped off the tools.
Yeah, if you're outside, you hear it. So,
O'Connell, you want to check it out?
I need a decision from the group here, high or low.
Okay, my decision is always big ups, but
Go
I
opposite.
have
Go low.
always failed when I go big ups.
I'm gonna
And-
say hi because I'm not Jinx.
Okay. Before I roll, something I forgot to bring up. Very sad.
Oh.
Scaarr, you probably saw this. But Tony Todd passed away 2 days ago.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar
Candyman.
with who Tony Todd he played Candyman in the Candyman series back in the day, and he also plays the Undertaker / medical examiner / graveskeeper in the Final Destination movies. So another horror legend gone. And the reason I remembered Sean, as dumb as it's going to sound, is because he died at age 69. So,
That's when I want to die.
I mean, it's a good time to go out, right? But
It's
it
the
sucks.
best time, and that new viewers. Every time Chris asks if I want to do high or low, I always say always 69,
Never
and
was.
I have never won that. So it's.
Does this tell you need to pick it tonight, or you
I feel
don't
like
need to
I
pick it
feel
tonight?
like I feel like we have to pick it in honor of Candyman.
That's true.
Big
That's
ups.
true.
All right.
Maybe he breaks the curse.
Yeah.
Dude,
Tony-
can he break the curse? Oh,
you
that
get a
was hidden from us.
secret.
We don't know.
Yeah.
It's a six. It's a six.
Oh,
Why is it hidden? I'm on a public roll. What the hell?
Oh,
Let me roll another one here just to make sure. It's
yeah.
not-
Just give us a public roll. Oh, the public roll betrays.
Yeah, it was a six though. It was a six.
Just
Oh, yeah.
take a screenshot of it and post it for us.
John really
Oh.
needs this.
I fucking need it so much. Listen, it has been like 2 years of this. You guys don't understand. 2 years of every time Chris looks at me in the camera and asks, high or low? And I always say 69 nice, and he fucking betrays me. I'm so tired of it.
All right. I will. I will save it for you and I'll put it in chat later.
Finally vindicated. All it took was Candyman helping me.
So, okay. Well, it seems that there are no more shots fired. But do you guys go and investigate?
Yeah, me and O'Connell will hike over there.
Okay.
why not
Still
take the
be
nice
up on the
hover
top.
cars?
So when you guys get over there, you do see that there are a bunch of colonists that run past you back towards the cargo bay. About half of them, though, are still on the landing pad, hands up, terrified. When you get there, you see there is a dead colonist on the ground, and you can hear Seeks basically shouting, berating at these people, trying to get them under control, which it seems they have now at gunpoint. And you get basically the last half of this conversation as she's like, if anybody else does anything fucking stupid, they'll be dead too. Now get in a fucking line and get your asses on this dropship. And yeah, it's a pretty tense situation when you guys show up.
About how many people are still here?
About half of them, 50.
About half of them. Okay. can we run back and see if we can grab somebody from the group that left, or see if we can grab the other 50?
Yeah, give me probably command or manipulation. Your choice. Either way, you're at -2.
Come on, I just put bonuses into my command.
Well, you're a military guy trying to get people who are running from a military person, so
Plus 50 of them.
yeah. No.
Yeah,
When
I
they
don't
see you coming, they run faster in the other direction.
I am pretty intimidating. That makes sense.
It's like, oh shit, it's Tagar. Let's get the fuck out of here.
The tank is coming for us.
What about you, Reed? Do you do anything? Or I'm sorry, O'Connell? Or you just stand there looking at Sikhs? Like, yo.
I got 0 manipulation. I'm not good with people. I'm gonna follow Tagar's lead here for sure. And I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna just look back and look intimidating. I don't like. This doesn't sit well with me though, Tagar. What the fuck? That's a dead civ over there.
Would both
Yeah, I
of
don't know
you,
what happened.
the two of you that were there, please give me an observation roll?
Hey, there we go.
Okay. You both notice there is one guy who is kind of standing a little apart from the group of colonists on the landing bay. Looks like he kind of left. He's about halfway between the landing bay. Like, he's kind of near the gate. And you see he's kind of deciding which way he should go. But he's nicely dressed. And when he sees you guys, he does give you a polite smile. And I don't know, there's something about him that seems a little out of place.
You seeing this? It quacks like a duck.
Yeah, let's go talk to him, I guess.
So, you see a young man who appears to be in his maybe mid to late 20s. Slightly tanned skin with a nice head of kind of chocolate brown hair. Otherwise nondescript. Clean shaven, nice jawline, pretty handsome looking kid. And by night, like, he's not wearing a suit or anything, but his clothes are very clean. He's very presentable. And when you see him and you guys approach him, he gives you a polite smile and he says, "Bit of excitement, it would seem. I hope you're not with those other soldiers."
Looks like it was quite a bit of an exciting over here. What do you see what happened?
Dropship was starting to land, and I expect people are eager to leave, and they started to rush the ship.
Yeah, you don't seem too eager yourself.
Can you blame me? They just shot that man dead.
And you seem awfully calm about it. You seen a dead man before? Seen someone get shot right in front of you before?
I mean, with this war going on, in a manner of speaking, he says, but where are my manners? My name is Maitland. And he extends a hand.
I'll take it. Like, what do you do on this colony?
He says, well, I was hoping to get off the colony like everyone else. Perhaps you and your... And he kind of looks up O'Connell. Squad can help me with that.
You got some kind of identification there, bud?
Let's see.
I'll be right back. I gotta let my dogs out.
All right.
do you mean? Just take your shoes off.
I'll wait till, well, I want Elkanah to hear what he has to say. So, I guess, what's going on with Cruz and Reed? Oh, he's back? Okay, that was fast.
Yeah, I can hear you too when I walk away.
So, he says, well, I guess, for starters, I know that, I know you're here seeking Doctors Chalwa and Dr. Louis. Unfortunately, they did not make it.
How did you come by that information?
I found them dead in their hotel room.
Seems like a regular party happened in that room.
Perhaps.
Were you looking for them?
He says, no, I was with them. I'm their assistant.
Did we know they had an assistant?
No, there was nothing said about an assistant.
Just handlers. You understand at this point I'm going to need to search you, right?
Of course. He holds his hands up.
I do so.
You don't find anything on him.
No ring, nothing?
Ah, Eric. You do notice a ring on his hand that he's wearing. A very nice looking gold ring.
Is it on his ring finger?
And you also... He actually is carrying a electrostatic pistol. Just like tucked away in his jacket.
Definitely going to confiscate that.
Okay. He doesn't protest. The ring, let's see.
What specifically does an electrostatic pistol do?
I think it's like a shock pistol, basically. Yeah, it does a stun effect like the other shock weapons in the game.
Okay, so not necessarily lethal.
It can be lethal, kind of in the same way that a taser could be lethal, but if it hits you, you take the, it only does 1 damage, right? But if it hits you, you take the stamina roll, and if you fail, you're stunned for a round.
But we didn't necessarily notice any, like, burn marks or taser marks on the doctors.
No, you did not. Let me see. I might have a picture of this thing. It's kind of different looking. It's got the fucking orange Weyland-Yutani logo on the side of this picture. I guess they're the manufacturer.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. So,
Looks like a 22 single load 22.
I like that the clip
Alright.
is orange. I like to imagine that's the battery. So, I'm sorry, I didn't actually show you the picture of the guy. My bad. This is Maitland.
Very trustworthy.
Damn. Yes, so you do see the ring. Is he got it on his ring finger, though? Let's see. No, it's on his middle finger. Is this the one you're looking for? But you do notice he does have a gold ring on.
Yeah, so I'm patting him down, and I raise his wrist up and present it to you, Tagar, as I notice you noticing it.
Is that yours?
Well, it is now. It was a gift from Dr. Chalwa.
Pretty generous of a dead man.
He was a generous man.
Gee, he gifted before or after his death?
Before. Dead men don't give gifts, Corporal.
Like your attitude. How did you know he was dead?
You see what happened?
No. I had left the room to go get some refreshments for the doctors. When I came back, they were gone.
Gone.
Deceased.
How long were you gone for exactly, would you say?
Maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Anybody looking for them? Any sign of struggle you noticed?
The place looked like it had been a bit looted. Some things were missing.
We were informed that both these doctors had handlers. We didn't get a lot of information about them. Perhaps you know more.
Well, perhaps we could find somewhere a bit more private to speak.
Yeah, we could do that. We have our armored vehicle.
I think that would suffice.
I'm gonna handcuff him.
Okay.
You understand, it's protocol. This is a delicate situation, as I'm sure you understand, with 2 murders.
He doesn't put up any fight. He says, I understand. Safety first.
I'm gonna check the back of his neck while I'm handcuffing him for any kind of
Give him a
ports.
massage. Give him a massage. Yeah.
No. Any kind of data ports, anything like that that's common sense.
There are no data ports on the back of his neck.
Damn it. I'm gonna cut him, see if he bleeds red.
Jeez.
Just kidding.
I think he'll stop you drawing your knife. He's like, whoa, bro.
He's as you're handcuffing him, just like
Oh, sorry, I
Jab 'em.
slipped you a little bit.
Whoopsie daisy!
Just gotta check standard procedure.
This guy, yeah, he's acting awfully. Yeah. Is there any really discernible way to determine if a synth from a person? I know there's different models. Some more
There's-
like superhuman models, and
Why don't you both give me... Well, I guess everybody can, because I'm sure you'll tell the others eventually. Give me a wits... Let me see, would it be wits? Kind of like an intelligence type thing.
I'm not very witty.
Is this without
Observation?
stress?
Without stress, yeah, I would say wits. See, this kind of... What kind of knowledge you guys know about synthetics and how to detect them?
So cool.
Yeah.
Nice fucking roll.
Nicely done. Okay. So, Reed, you do know there are different scanning devices you can use. Things that would, like, you'd use to scan somebody for, like, medical conditions or identification scanners. Like, you scan someone's retina and it would go into, like, a database type thing. Those types of things sometimes can pick up if someone's a synthetic. They'll... Excuse me. While they're meant to look and kind of seem human, with certain equipment, you can detect things about them that aren't human as far as their internal workings. Obviously, you can try to draw blood. That's probably the most obvious one. If you have some sort of scanner to see if they're in a database, if they're if they are a legal synthetic, they should in theory be in some sort of database. If they're an illegal synthetic or one that's been made off the grid or whatever, maybe not. So there's a couple different things you might be able to try, sure.
Do we have one of those scanners on the APT?
No, the APC, the equipment it has on it is a command station that when you walk in, so the door on the side is like right in the middle. As soon as you open that, directly across from you on the opposite wall from the door, there's a station that's got all the monitors and the control panel, and there's a big chair for the commander to sit in, which also can control the turret. And that links into all your feeds that you guys have for your cameras and your comms. So it shows what your guys' camera shows, and then it shows your vital signs for whatever marine it's showing. The little heartbeat thing.
So I got a
I'm
success too. Is there any way I can discern while we're walking over there?
Other than
There's no like without an instrument or cutting him.
yeah,
Doesn't
no,
sound like it.
No,
Okay.
no, and like, you know, I don't know how common the Andy thing is with the thing in his neck. You know, that's kind of relatively new to the universe, but you don't see anything on him. You know, you don't see like an imperfection in his neck or anything that might indicate he's got some sort of disk drive or port.
Is there so I have the hidden stashed skill or talent. Is there anything that the person who controls the like armory or whatever they amount to give me items
Mhm.
for this situation, is there anything that would have helped me determine if someone is a synth or not?
Is there any particular reason we need to know he's a synth, other than just curiosity?
Handcuffing him's kind of pointless. For starters.
If he's a synth, they'll just break out and kill one of us.
You guys actually, you guys, if I recall, you guys are using zip ties, correct?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
even worse.
and it'll kind of give us an insight if he is lying or being honest. If he's a synth, it's most likely he's just being factual. So that's a good thing. Then it's a good thing, I figure.
Sean, does that talent? How does it work again exactly?
You begin each session with an extra item of your choice hidden on your person or stowed away somewhere safe. The item must be something you could reasonably have. The GM has final say about what items are available to you. If the GM allows it, you may wait until a dramatic moment during the session to choose what type of item you are hiding.
Oh, and a big one, Tagar. It was implied that their necks were snapped with great strength.
Ooh. I feel like this is a dramatic moment.
High or low? Sean? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's always high. I never deviate.
Yeah.
Six! I finally won one! Oh, God
First
has
broke it.
blessed me.
Yeah, Tony Todd twice with the 6 from the grave. Yeah, it's a dramatic moment. Sure, we can assume you have some sort of maybe retinal scanner device that you know, kind of. I imagine kind of like what they had in Blade Runner, where they would scan like the barcode in the eye. So maybe it's a similar device, but it's just meant to scan someone's eye, and then it goes into like a database that can tell you, oh, this person is a registered, you know, citizen or, you know, a member of this facility, whatever it may be. So, yeah, maybe you've got something along that nature. Sure.
Yeah, I'll let the group know. Like, yeah, I can scan them if we need to check if they're synth or not.
All right, let's see if we can get some answers out of him first.
Okay.
Keep that in our back pocket.
Sure.
Well, you bring him back to the APC. He doesn't put up any fight. He doesn't, you know. And eventually, Reed, you see them coming back with this guy. And when he sees you, he says, oh, hello.
Hello, who's your new friend?
We're trying to figure that out. He's the assistant.
What did you say your name was again?
Maitland.
Maitland.
Yeah, like the urn.
Is that your
like the urn we saw.
your maiden name?
Wait, what did you say? The urn?
Yeah, there's a type of urn we sell called a Maitland. It's a wooden urn with a little design on it.
Are you sure it's not metallic?
Yeah.
It's shaped like a shoebox. It's like a square. It's not a vase-shaped urn.
Okay, what's is that your last name, your surname? Come on, I need a full name. I'm trying to ID you here.
I'm sorry, it's Maitland Johnson.
This super sounds like Chris's synthetic voice. It's like a voice he specifically uses for synthetic, so...
You know, I think you would get along with a friend of ours. His name is Horschel. You know, it's a shame he's not here right now.
Horschel?
Yeah,
Horschel. Horschel. I never met anyone with the name of Horschel.
I don't think I've ever met anyone with that name either, O'Connell.
I would like to meet this Horschel.
Oh, no, really? Now you're gonna poke fun? Okay.
A little bit, yeah. Listen, it's been a rough day.
What, I'm saying it right, Horschel. That's how you say his name.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Let me see.
Or she'll do it, of course.
I don't.
Yeah, Horschel.
She... Oh, God, I love the Ampule universe.
Okay, you got him in the NPC. What do you do?
Did he actually produce an ID?
No, he doesn't have anything on him. Other than
Right, so we got your first and last name. How about some identification, please?
He's like, you already searched me, private. I don't have anything else on me.
That's a good point.
What do you know about their research as their assistant?
Well, I suspect that's the reason why they, as you put it, shook their handlers. Doctors were privy to some, well, sensitive information concerning a few projects they were working on, and I believe they didn't want it to fall into the wrong hands.
Would you say you are privy to the same information?
Bits and pieces, yes.
Brian, I'm sorry. While you guys are discussing, do you mind if I see that gift that he gave you on your finger there, that ring?
He holds his hands up, like,
Take it out. I'm gonna go to the terminal and if I don't know if I can run some tests on it, do a comm check with it somehow, contact.
Yes, you may. You pull up Google and you do a search. Give me a contact roll.
I'll use my kit here.
Old ring weird.
2 successes. Okay, thank God.
So cool.
Okay.
I will bank one of those.
Okay. You are able to discover, it's got a logo on it, which maybe you recognize or maybe you find through the search. It is a ring for the Gelogod Institute.
And both of those scientists work in the Gelogod Institute, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
The gift for a special occasion, special accomplishment.
Dr. Chalwa didn't say as much, but I believe he thought that it may give him away.
And this thing isn't capable of holding any data in any way.
Not to my knowledge.
There goes that theory.
There was a theory last time too.
Yep.
I tried.
You mentioned one little detail and they just zoom in on it. That fucking ring is the key. It's the key to the campaign. I know it.
I mentioned a
weird
singular
nuanced
wooden
detail.
chair to my players, and they spent 3 hours investigating the grain of the wood.
Yep.
Dude,
Okay.
it's like, oh yeah, you search the room, this happens. Oh, but you got a success. Oh, the chair is red.
Okay, is it vermilion red or is it blood red?
Is anything else red? What does red? What does red mean? And
It's like, you guys, it's not the chair. Find other things.
All right, let's go back to the tots, guys. Okay.
Oh my God! Don't you fucking dare!
You guys want me to come down and verify they're not a synth? Or someone come and just
I'm gonna
grab
ask
this
him.
equipment?
I'll just ask him. Is there any reason to not ask somebody? Like, are you synth or human?
Are you asking me or him?
lie?
I mean, yeah, he could lie, but he could also tell the truth.
He could.
That applies to all people.
Okay,
Right, so
FYI, you guys are having this conversation right in front of him. I mean, you're in the APC with him.
Okay, I'll just ask him. Like,
Well, I'm
Are you a synth?
still on the top of the
Yeah, but
Cerberus.
he just asked and O'Connell answered, and O'Connell's
Oh.
sitting there taking the ring off his hand. So O'Connell, should I ask him if he's a synth?
Cool.
I mean, even if you try to whisper, he's probably going to hear you in the APC.
Right.
Especially if he's a synth.
That's right.
Their hearing is much better.
I whisper, does he hear me? Because then I know he's a synth. You ask him?
Yeah, I asked him. I was like, "Are you synth?"
I am. Yeah, as a matter of fact.
Cool. Wasted my talent today, boys.
I kind of also wasted his zip ties.
Yes.
He says,
Yes,
I
in fact.
am a Hyperdyne Series 120A/3 series synthetic.
Are you storing data for the professors, doctors, where they were?
No, I was assisting them in their research.
You twist their fucking necks?
I did not.
Looks like whoever did had quite a bit of strength behind it. Do you notice anything in the room that wasn't there when you left?
Say that again. I want to make sure I'm answering this correctly.
Did you notice anything in the room that wasn't there when you left the room?
They had some personal effects bag and things like that.
That were placed there after they were dead? I'm trying to ask if the urn was there before or after.
He's saying they had things that were gone when he found them.
Was there anything that was like added to the room that wasn't there when he left it?
No.
The urn was probably there already.
I bust out the recorder. Do you know what the fuck this was doing there?
He looks at for a moment, and then he looks to you, Tagar, and he says, as I said, Corporal, I think I can shed some light on, or I'd be happy to help as much as I can, but I would like to get off of this colony before the UPP kill us all.
I mean, we have a ride out of here, but it's gonna be a few hours.
As long as you can guarantee me a seat on that ride, I'd be happy to answer more questions.
I mean, there's plenty of room on it. We just gotta wait for it to get here. They're waiting till the last evacuees are out of this colony.
Understood.
I like to run diagnostics on him, sir.
And then, he extends his hand again like, well, then we have a deal.
All right.
He says,
I think
would
our
you-
command would be.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Our command was interested in getting a hold of them. So, if you can provide us the information best you can, I'm sure they'd be interested to speak to you as well.
I'd be happy to. Would you like me to keep these on? And he raises his hands.
I'm gonna look to O'Connell and be like, "You attached to the zip tie?"
Just
Feel
because I
free.
don't fucking care. Look.
It is my favorite zip tie.
You want me to run diagnostics on him, sir? Make sure this is not some fuckery going on here.
I gotta use the bathroom real quick, but discuss whatever your crazy plans are next.
Oh, and
We'll
by
wait
the
up.
way,
We'll never wait
I
up.
know you're zip tied, but if you want to play this recorder, I can do the fingering for you. Oh, where you going? I can do. Okay, he's gone. I guess he didn't want me to do the fingering for him.
Gonna peek my head into the back door there and be like, "Who's fingering what?"
Oh,
What was the name of that synth? The blonde synth we found on the mission where we went to the
Oh, you mean the one that escaped?
the female
yeah,
synth.
yeah, the female synth that escaped.
You're the
I was,
scribe. You can't be asking us that.
Yeah, I'm looking in my notes and I never wrote her name.
Her
down.
name was Nishka.
Nishka.
Her name was
okay.
Nishka. Yeah.
Maybe we should ask if he knows Nishka. We see any like weird reactions.
She was a UPP synth. That'd be kind of fucking weird.
Well, you know,
Yeah, but we don't know that he's not a UPP synth, right?
last thing we need is another synth on
He's
board that's
trying to,
stealing our ship.
He's a
trying to
Hyperdyne
avoid
unit.
Was it
He's trying
Mishka
to
or
avoid the-
Mishka? N or M? Was it Mishka?
I got a Nishka with an N.
I thought it was.
But he's a Hyperdyne unit. That's a Weyland Yutani manufactured unit, as far as I understand. I don't think UPP uses them.
So I'm just suspicious of.
Hyperdyne is actually by the Hyperdyne Corporation.
Oh.
It's a separate
Oh, they're their own.
Yes, they are.
What was it, Mishka or Nishka?
It sounds like you guys don't remember.
I wrote it down.
Well, what did you write
Not
down?
that matters, because I was often drunk in earlier sessions.
I mean, at least you've got a note about her. It sounds like Sean doesn't have a note, so there's
Yeah.
you got
Oh,
that, at
well,
least.
okay. I'm trying to skim my notes. Listen, they're like 10 pages long. Okay, there's no search function here.
I'm sorry, every campaign I run has to be my magnum opus.
I'm doing my best. Oh, it's Mishka. I do have it. Droid blonde woman Mishka.
Okay, now we need to. Now you need to let us know. Now you need to. What is it? What is it, Chris?
It's Mishka with an M.
Damn it!
Like it's an M like Mishka.
Where's my passionate love for whiskey?
I knew I wrote this shit down. Okay, great. Fucking fantastic.
Do you take the zip tie off of him?
No.
Do it himself.
Yeah, I'll just pull out my knife and cut it if he doesn't just snap it himself.
No, he doesn't.
I was like,
he uses his hands.
I kind of wanted to see him break it off. I mean, you know.
Wanted to see him flex those synthetic muscles.
You cut it off, and he says, "Thank you, Corporal." So the doctors were working on a project known as Project Life Force.
Oh shit.
Okay, I need you to give me a second to scroll all the way down to my notes. No, I can't. I literally have to scroll all the way down to write new notes.
On to page 11. Here we go.
It takes like 5 seconds of. I'm holding the button and I'm shooting
That's
it down. It takes like
amazing.
5 seconds. Okay, Project Life Force.
Dude, we should release your notes as like a bonus for the.
You can do a search in your own notes.
In the Foundry notes?
Oh no, I'm
keeping
smart
this
at
all in
doing mine
Foundry.
in Word.
Oh, that's brilliant. I'm just a fucking Neanderthal because I always choose 69. But
I'm
you know.
keeping mine all in Sean's notes.
Agreed.
I'm so glad. I should get extra XP because of that.
I mean, I've been there, Sean. I've been there
Yeah.
with Taker many a
Who
times.
took notes this session? 1
And
XP.
Eventually, it's just like, fuck it. I don't care anymore.
I always care.
I see it as if you can't remember it, then
I do care
Yeah,
until it's
did
like
that
the
a lot.
25th D&D campaign I played. Then it's like, you know what? I don't care about this epic story.
Which character was I playing? It was a paladin. It was the 6 paladin. I don't remember what he's doing. I just smite. It's all that happens.
I just smite. Fuck it.
Okay, so. Okay, yes, he says they were working on something called Project Life Force.
It sounds like they had a few enemies because of it. Or people just trying to get hands on the information.
I believe that the doctor's conscience got the better of them. They no longer wanted to be part of the project.
You know why?
Well, I don't
Do you
know.
have that information?
I don't know everything about the program, but I understand it was some sort of biological weapons research.
This is where it gets really hard when you GM this game and you play in this game. Because I know what this. I swear we have heard Project Life Force, though. I want to say maybe it was a UPP commander that we encountered. I don't have this in my notes. I've been looking for
She
it.
did mention Project Life Force as being what they were trying to stop
the way
That's
the
why they were
Utani thing that was
researching their
fucked
own-
up.
Very good. Yes.
Okay.
I have 2 characters worth of notes. Okay.
And I obviously have an impeccable memory, so
King,
Was actually-
if I ever saw one.
Was actually Mishka and the base commander Volkov both had said something along those lines. That the UPP's
This was in the same
Dark-
lab with the Dark Star, right?
Yes, the UPP's Dark Star program was created to counter the Project Life Force, which they both claim is a UA or Colonial Marines bioweapons program.
yeah, when this gets brought up, he like gives his squad mates like a stare.
Have you joined them in the APC, Sean?
I'm.
Or
I
we
don't
just,
know.
I just have the open mic
That's
run
fine.
into
I can do
him.
that too. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I guess I can put him on the board now. Let me give you his token.
I'm gonna tell O'Connell, keep an eye on him, ask a few more questions if you can, and I'm gonna see if I can radio Herschel.
Those 2 should not be in here. He points at the 2 kids that are handcuffed.
Yeah,
Where
they're
else
hearing
do you
all of
want
this. Probably gonna have to kill him now.
Well, they were gonna get interrogated by UA anyway, so whatever.
Said UA. Well, UA does in secret. It's not my business.
What happens on planet Pandora stays on planet Pandora.
Listen, what the reptilian space pope does to his people is not my problem.
Dude, I bring up the space pope all the time at work. I did yesterday. Someone was with the sales manager was like, "You want some chicken wings?" I'm like, "Is the space pope reptilian?" And he's like, "I don't know, is he?"
No way. He is. So give me some wings.
But one of the sales guys caught the joke. He's like, yeah, he is."
That's great.
Okay. Yeah, they're looking at you guys like with dumbfounded looks, like, what the fuck are they talking about? And Maitland's just calmly sitting there.
Well, I guess we'll ask Maitland if he's ever seen the kids before.
He looks over to them. Can't say that I have. And he says, "Hello, I'm Maitland." And they're like,
Found
"Who
them.
the fuck is this
Yeah,
guy?"
with the fucking hellos.
We found them after they tried looting the bodies, so we took them with.
Oh. Are you saying they're the ones that...
How do you spell
Or-
Maitland's name? Just Mateland?
I
He,
put it, I
he
put
put
it
it in the chat.
Oh, I have not looked at the chat.
It's okay. Just 2 rolls up.
Oh, okay.
We're not sure they had the strength to do what happened, so
You sure fucking do, though.
He...
Why are you so interested in saving yourself and getting off planet?
Isn't it the prerogative of most people to have at least some sense of self-preservation?
You're not a person, though, are you?
He kind of laughs. I suppose that depends who you ask, PFC.
where are you trying to head to after this? I can connect you with our commanders, but what's your goal here?
Well, I don't really have one other than to get off the planet. I mean, I can't really serve the doctors anymore, so my primary function is moot.
Who owns you? Like, where would you go?
I suppose I don't really know the answer to that. I've always answered to the 2 doctors.
So, right now, it's just away from UPP.
Yes.
Were you ordered by the doctors to avoid them?
But no, as I said, I was getting them
question.
refreshments, and I came back, and well, they were dead.
I'm gonna tell O'Connell, keep an eye on him, and I'm gonna step outside to see if we can call Herschel.
Okay.
And do I know if I can run a diagnostic on him with our equipment and everything, and get a look inside him, pretty much?
Give me another Comtech roll.
I will bank that one for 2 banks.
Okay. Yes, you are able to confirm he is a... What is that noise? It sounds like there's something going on outside. What do we got here? Oh. It's like the cops got the road blocked.
Uh-oh.
So that's about you're about to get swatted, dude.
Pretty crazy.
What you get
That
for
or
live
they're calling
streaming?
you into work
That's
early.
right, yeah, if a fucking flashbang goes off and you see figures rushing in behind me.
You were on call tonight and you didn't pick up.
Fuck.
Fucking got him.
Yep. Yes, you are able to confirm he is who he says he is.
Well, I wanted. Okay.
Comes back.
Can I run diagnostics on it? Like, make sure that he's not, see, like, if there's a log of anything with him or, any kind of information I can get off of him. Forcibly.
You're trying to, like extract data from him?
Yeah, like, if he's got, like, a log and verify the things he's saying are actually true and all that good stuff.
Man.
So
See,
we-
or just see
so-
if there's a diagnostic that catches anything wrong with his normal function, too.
I mean, so currently he's cooperative, so we don't want to, for one, break him, or two, piss him off to the point.
I'm a professional, okay? I'm not gonna break him.
But you could potentially piss off the android.
I will ask.
Nonsense. They don't have emotion.
No, you do
That's
not. You do
They
not
do have some sort of
find-
self-defense mechanism.
You do not find anything out of the ordinary with him. I mean, it's just basic information that you get. You can determine that he is indeed the same model that he said he was, and that he is indeed an android. But yeah, either you probably would need better equipment to do something like that. But with what you have available, you don't. You don't find anything that points anything's wrong with him or he's malfunctioning or anything like that.
Well, thanks for your cooperation, Maitland. That makes me feel a little bit better, to be honest.
Of course.
Would you be opposed to maybe a more advanced diagnostic run once we're back up on the ship?
I don't see why not.
Good.
Do I get a hold of Herschel?
Yeah, I'm sorry. He keeps having to put you on hold because they're busy, fighting a war, and you keep calling them.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna let him
Yes,
know that I
Corporal?
found. Hey, we found this synth. Says he was the assistant to the doctors down here. He's got some information on the projects. He's trying to get off planet with us. Any updates?
What did you ask him to ask the lieutenant? I completely forgot.
I think we briefly talked about getting on the other ship, on one of the.
Oh, that's right. That's
drop
right.
ships.
So he says,
But-
yeah, he would.
We would need.
He
We would
says,
need a ride from there.
Well, he says, I got in touch with Lieutenant Casados, and our orders are the same. We are to hold the UPP back until the evacuation is complete. That includes your squad as well. Defend the spaceport if anything else should attack.
Understood. Just get a chance to let him know that we got this Maitland down here who's got most of the data on what the doctors were working on. So we'll do what we can to keep him safe, but it is a war out there, so
Understood.
keep safe, and we'll see you in a few.
All right. I will let the lieutenant know. And then we're back to the APC with Maitland pleasantly smiling at you two.
Yeah, I ran a diagnostic on Corporal, or what I could do, but everything seems like it's on the up and up now. I'm trying to determine if maybe I've heard occurrences of these models getting hacked, or anything really that might be wrong with them, but I can't do it with the equipment here.
As long as he's cooperative now, we can get him back to the ship, and we can figure this out. But we got to make sure we get off this rock first. Hey, Cruz, how's it looking up there?
How does it look?
More of the same. You
Do
know,
we know how many dropships have
War never
come and gone?
changes.
I was going to say, you know, within the next hour. Well, they try to corral people. It takes longer, though, because they have to get... They're not going to send the shuttle up only half filled, right? So the current shuttle gets delayed probably by at least 20, 30 minutes until they get more people out there. Because it's like, well, either we have to scan new people to let them through, or we got to find the people that ran off. So either way, it takes time, and it's like an extra half hour before the shuttle finally goes up.
Okay. And yeah, I'll keep doing my rounds, make sure that like no one's trying to get too close to the building.
No,
I'm gonna say,
nothing like that.
okay. I'm gonna say to Maitland, you said hopefully we're not with those black guard out there earlier. You notice anything off, suspicious about them? Any particular reason you wouldn't trust them?
And they shot a Civ.
Not after they shot that man, no. That would be the conclusion I came to. That, and you appear to be wearing different uniforms.
No other reason you have to not trust them since you were around here a little longer than we were.
I need another reason? No. No. I mean, they've a bit brutish in the way they've been dealing with the civilians, but I was willing to chalk that up to the situation. I can imagine it's quite stressful for a human.
Alright. Just making sure we're watching our backs out here. Something happened to those docks.
Do you think the Blackguard had something to do with it?
We don't know who did, but, you know.
I do understand the AW soldiers are quite strong. Might be a good suspect.
Everybody's a suspect.
Was there a particular AW warrior?
Are there any
They're all
soldiers?
AW warriors.
Oh, the Black Guard are all?
Yes.
Oh, that's why
At
they're
least
all dicks.
the ones you've met so far in person.
Sergeant Seeks, too?
Oh yeah, yeah. You could tell we guys met her. And it says on her uniform, it says AW Seeks.
Interesting.
And you guys know this at this point, but AW soldiers always have some sort of weapon in their name. And the ones who you've met or seen so far, all of their names had a weapon of some sort listed. So sledge, comma. I'm not sure what the fuck a rampuri is, but apparently it's a weapon. Anybody wants to inform me?
Is Seeks a weapon? I don't know.
I think it's a type of, like a long, like,
It's a
thick
small
knife.
sword, fighting knife, or dagger, typical of the Germanic peoples of the Middle Ages, especially the Saxons. Okay, cool.
What's a rampuri?
All right, let me just Google that.
I need to know.
An Indian gravity knife of formidable reputation.
A gravity knife? What the fuck does that mean?
Like a butterfly knife.
Oh, okay.
Like a kind of like a switchblade.
Gotcha. Okay.
For that poor bastard's knuckles.
Look at that. We all learned something tonight.
It's a cool fucking knife. I
It looks
won.
pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Makes you want to make your next character an AW soldier, doesn't it?
Oh, I always wanted to play an AW soldier, but I just didn't roll it this time.
I don't want to be angry all the
My
time.
AW soldier's name is Nunchucks.
It could be.
My AW soldier's name is Baseball Bat.
I mean, your name sucks, but sure. Yeah, they could be. MAW baseball bat, reporting for duty.
I mean, literally
I'm
the most famous
AW9
one
iron.
is Hammer.
Right. Ball bean hammer. Oh,
Don't
it
forget
kinda
about
connects to
Hammer.
Our Shadowrun game. It just writes itself.
Where do you think
Anything
Knuckles,
can
where do
be
you
a
think
weapon
Knuckles
if
came
you're
from?
creative enough.
All right. Anything else you'd like to ask, Maitland?
Has he noticed anything suspicious
No,
outside of the deaths?
No, I was in the cargo center the entire time, and then was being escorted to the dropship before that incident happened.
You know what caused the incident?
He already explained that. He said
Yeah.
people just started rushing just scared people trying to get off the planet, not waiting their turn.
So they just shot a random guy because they.
Oh well,
That's
then
good.
it's 100 people versus 2, so shit went down. He didn't see exactly what happened, but you could tell they were getting swarmed. So whether they did it because they were fearing for their lives, they did it because they're AW soldiers and they're trigger happy, or they just wanted to get control of the situation. He's not sure about that.
No.
I'm gonna pop my head around from the back and there you go, Maitland. Something's been bothering me. Question though.
He turns
these-
in the chair to face you.
Yeah, I mean, we determined they've died a couple days ago, at least 1 to 2 days. Why didn't you report the bodies?
Well,
Holy shit, that's a great
figured
question.
that I would be the one they would assume did it, and well, I really didn't want to get stuck in a predicament.
Why would you assume that? Is it because their hands are snapped and you probably observed that?
I mean, you're all assuming that I did it, so am I incorrect to assume that's what people would assume?
Right, but if you're...
I mean, it's a logical conclusion to draw, and I
But
don't
why
fault
would
you
you
for...
report the body if you're the one that did it? So...
as I
Yeah,
said,
you're their assistant, like you live to help them in every way possible. Why would you not risk that possibility to find the killer?
I can't
Okay,
really
so
help them
to
now that they're
play-
deceased.
To play, Commander here a little bit.
Commander or Devil's
So-
Advocate? Because that's what I feel like you meant to say. But
Yeah,
To play
Commander's
Corporal,
Okay.
Corporal here.
okay.
He doesn't know who did it. It could have been any of the people out here. Who is he going to report it to? And if he has the data the doctors were trying to hide, who is going to help him get off this planet to get it to somebody safe? Would you trust an AW warrior?
Turn to the question. Are normal synths kind of allowed to make those kind of decisions? Or would a normal synth be
Depends.
required to
Depends.
report?
Depends on their programming.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they're being controlled?
Because
Yeah.
are the Black Guard somebody you would report that to? Because they're just they just got sent here to get people off the ship.
If
Forget it.
if
People off
the
the
planet wasn't getting invaded, he would probably report. If you were to report that to somebody, it would be the security team on the station.
Is there anybody left as part of the security team?
I think there's
Yes.
4 of them by the
Yeah.
checkpoint.
Wu had told you guys that there were a few left, and the Black Guard basically commandeered them to help them with trying to sort out people that were still arriving. Because there's still occasional evacuees that are arriving through the main gate and getting sent to the cargo center. But it seems like the majority of the colony has already gotten here.
We are surrounded by suspects, and we need to make sure we're... Did you notice the black... I'm gonna ask Maitland. Have you noticed the Black Guard questioning anybody in there, or just corralling them
No,
when you were in the
they were
cargo center?
just trying to organize them into groups and nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a couple hours, guys. We got...
So, is at this point that, unless there's anything else particular you want to ask him, another hour or so goes by. That first dropship, when the incident happened, finally gets loaded and taken off. I mean, the other dropship is still coming down, right? They've got two, like, alternating. Otherwise, you guys would be here even longer. So, the other one shows up on time. It's just that the other one's delayed now. Same thing starts to happen. They start to bring people out to the landing bay. And as it does, you get a call from Wu, and she sounds a bit panicked. And she's like, Corporal, we've got, there's UPP troops moving up the beach, and there's nothing in between them and us. So I can see them from up here in the tower, and, you know, she sounds a bit panicked. And then you perhaps, Cruz, you can see from the roof with your rifle. You can see in the distance, basically to the southeast here of the map, you can see the tree line of the rainforests, and you can see UPP troops beginning to emerge. And, you know, it's like chaos out there. You know, you can see fighting in the distance, but you do see some troops making their way through the tree line. And as this is happening, you then can see some UA dropships moving to try to cut them off, bring in fresh troops, but they really can't get a place to land or get too close, and the UPP are clearly starting to make an advance on the spaceport. It is at this point, all of you, the four of you, either in the APC or on your, well, probably in the APC, I guess is where it would be. In Tagar, you probably have a PDAT of some sort. You get a message that says, it's like a warning message that says, asset incoming, UPP deterrent deployed. And a few minutes later, you guys would see or hear, breaking through the atmosphere, a dead drop pod screeching towards the planet, which is basically a drop pod in Alien. And this thing crashes into the beach outside the colony, or outside the spaceport. Cruz, you can see from up on the roof, it is bigger, sizably bigger than a normal dead drop pod.
Okay.
Most dead drop pods are a one-man pod for a single soldier, and they deploy like a squad, like the equivalent of paratroopers, but obviously much better. But they're kind of cheap, they're kind of shitty. They're meant to just be fired and then they're discarded. They're relatively inexpensive as far as like a military asset goes. But this one is bigger. And you see just a plume of sand and smoke goes up when it hits the ground, dust in the air. And you see, stomping out of this pod is a machine the likes of which you have never seen before. At first, you think it's a power loader. It's about the size and shape of one. Bipedal machine with 2 legs and 2 arms. But as you take a closer look, maybe you zoom in with the scope a little bit, change the optics, it is something different that you've never seen. It looks like a mechanical suit or machine, you can't tell, but it is fully enclosed, unlike a power loader. And it's kind of a whitish gray color. The center part, rather than the roll cage that drops down like we saw with Ripley and Aliens, it is got like a domed silhouette. Like there's big shoulder pads with like lights on them, like floodlights, and the front part has what looks like a viewport, or maybe like robotic eyes, like a slit, kind of like the Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. And you see both of the arms end in big, like, claws, kind of like a power loader has. But on top of that, the left arm each arm has a weapon strapped to it. You see the right arm has what looks like an oversized incinerator unit, and you also see underneath it is an underslung rotating grenade launcher. And on the left-hand side, you see what looks identical to the minigun that is on the nose of your dropships. This thing stomps out and begins to march towards the UPP troops and begins to open fire, and all hell breaks loose. This is what you guys see.
Holy shit.
How do I get myself one of those?
Yeah, I definitely was imagining a dreadnought, but this.
So yeah, I was like,
It looks like it's like a dreadnought, but it's not as big. This thing it's about the size of a power loader, so what, like 10, 12 feet tall-ish?
Right.
You could have saved this for your dramatic moment, Sean.
Yeah, I was really gonna pull that out of my fucking back pocket.
I have a RPG in my back pocket.
You drop potted it. That's how you get it.
It's cool.
You had it on standby.
I definitely feel like I wasted my dramatic moment reveal, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah, you did. So I'll just put this over here in the corner of the map here. Put that bad boy on there. Boom. What the fuck is it? Oh my god, who knows? So...
Oh no, the pilot died.
That is where we're going to have to call it for tonight.
Understandable.
As a new asset has been deployed to the Frontier War.
It has a token.
So cool.
Oh, I've been waiting to review this thing for a while. So cool. So cool. All right, folks. Well, if you know what that thing is, because you've read ahead or you've, been cheating a little bit, that's okay. Maybe the PCs will find out what it is at some point in the future, but you'll have to tune in next week for that. As always, Saturday night, 8:30, if you want to catch us on the live stream over on Twitch. So we are live streaming at this point. Otherwise, just keep listening to the podcast or watch the YouTube videos when we put them out. So we'll be back. I'll have probably an update for you guys all this coming week, at least if you're listening live. Otherwise, that's all I got for you tonight, fellas. So we'll see you same time, same place, signing off.